Yeah, baby, we are back for another episode of the Fellowship of the D20. It is once again on like a polyhedron. We are going to dive back into another game, but before we do, we got to get caught up on what happened last time. And for that, I'm going to hand you on over to David.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I decided to do a little bit of a different thing. I'm going to do this from the perspective of Hiss. So, what I said, here we go. Dear voice in my head, I saw that Athelion was writing down loads of things in her book, and I assume she must also be talking to the voice in her head. And she seems super smart, so maybe if I start writing too, it'll make me seem smarter. So, where do I begin? Well, we got stuck in that room with the figurines for a really long time. Like, I'm talking really, really long time. It felt like almost an hour. It was so long that all of our throats started hurting, but nobody was talking enough to do that. We figured out that the little shepherd figurine was actually holding a key, but we couldn't find the lock, which was really frustrating. Whilst Athelion and Ash were trying their best to figure out the puzzle, Rowan got a little bit too curious and ended up dropping one of the figurines and somehow turning it into a culty guy and a massive snake. Way bigger than those snake people I met, but just as hungry. The cultist attacked Rowan and he instantly went down. And I don't remember much after that because I blacked out again. But when I came to, the cultist was dead and the snake was over there and over there and on the wall and all over me. It must have just exploded or something. All I know is that Ash and Athelion got the door open and we all rushed into the next corridor where Rowan set off another trap. He really needs to stop doing that. With Ash's Think Smart's brain, we eventually made it through the hallway to meet a massive creature. Nargle called it a paw fish, I think. And if those things are normally swimming around, then I don't want to go to the ocean. Ash convinced the poor fish to let Athelion touch it, and then we were all able to speak poor fish. He said he'd been protecting the rock god thingy in the middle of the room for like ages, which is probably like a week or something, I don't know. But Athelion and him became best friends, and she named him Sebastian. Such a cool name. She drew a picture of him, and I'll get her to show you sometime. But he let us go to the next room, and Athelion promised that she'd be something called a pen pal. I don't know how that's going to work because because he'd have to have a massive pen to fit in his claws. He told us not to touch the walls, but Nargle and I aren't so good at following instructions, and we found a secret passageway to a door. And the guys are calling me over, so I guess I have to go now. I'm sure everything is going to be fine and there is no dangers ahead of us at all. But even if there is, I'm sure that we can take them with the powers of friendship and swords. Goodbye, voice in my head. Also, other voice in my head that is way more intimidating and new. I think I'll call you Greg. And there you go.
Nice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
We should say, by the way, that we are missing a player tonight, Puns. But for the sake of continuing the game, we are going to kind of role play her character. Greg's gonna run her as an NPC, I guess, for the game. But she will be back. I just wanted to announce that she hasn't gone anywhere. Just had a little something she had to handle.
I thought she was back there with that fish thing.
In spirit, she is back there.
Okay.
Only in spirit.
In spirit, not in truth. Okay, gotcha.
All right. Thank you, Hiss. That was a good recap. And as the last action that the party took, you all shoved a large loose stone from the wall back into a room, which a few of you then proceeded to enter, including Hiss, Athelion, and Nargle.
Mm-hmm.
The room is as you see it. The walls are wet and slimy with the same stucco covering that has been saturated with water and is kind of sloughing off.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And after you were able to push the stucco away and push the block in, you found this room that is about 20 feet east to west and 20 feet north to south, just not the same 20 feet.
Mhm.
And in a double bronze door.
It looks a bit like a smaller Lego put on top of a bigger Lego.
Something.
Yeah. I think we were about to open the eastern door. Was that the idea?
I thought we need the other two to come in here if we're going to do that.
Uh,
We also
Well,
need Rowan to check the door for any traps or
yeah.
whatever.
We mainly need Rowan, so yeah. I can help if I need to, but I really do need. We really do
Okay.
need Rowan to check for traps.
Yeah, beyond the plug where the stone that you pushed out of the way is that you came in, is this small foyer holding 3 sealed urns on each of the east and west walls. And recall, of course, that north is in fact to the left on this map.
Yes.
And to the south are double doors of bronze, very well crafted, with glyphs worked into their faces that appear to be a similar language to other glyphs that you've seen. Unfortunately, your interpretive magic has since worn off, so you no longer understand them.
Now,
Yeah,
urns. These are actually full of dead people, or they like.
Well, they're sealed.
I mean, I could
Okay.
do another ritual for comprehend languages, but I don't know if it's worth 10 minutes.
We don't know. We don't know how long we've got with this sort of gas thing that's happening as
Fair
well.
point.
We don't know.
Fair point.
As you'll recall, the air is somewhat caustic, and every, on occasion, it seems to actually be doing you damage.
Yeah. Just before Rowan, before Rowan tries to do anything on the door, can I just quickly inspect one of the urns? Just the side. I don't want to open it. I just want to check the side of it just to see if there's any sort of insignia or etchings into it or anything like that. To say like, this is the man's brain or something like that.
No, they're all more or less identical. I mean, they're not perfectly identical, but there's nothing really distinctive about anyone in particular. They're sealed. They're about 3 feet high, I'd say.
Are you thinking canopic jars, David?
Yeah. But I was thinking. I mean, there's probably remains in these urns anyway. I just didn't want to disturb anything. I just wanted to. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like. I wanted to make sure, David talking here, that it wasn't a Legend of Zelda style thing. That if I roll into the urns, I'm going to get a bunch of coins. Is basically what I was getting at. I don't think that's going to be the case. It's just
I just don't want to move the jar, destroy the jar, and find out that there's a monster under it.
That's another thing. That is another thing.
Now you all have the distinct psychic impression of an irritated shopkeeper with crossed arms tapping their feet, silently warning you not to be smashing their jars like that last kid in the green hood that went through over here.
Very good. Very good.
And you somehow believe that if you were to start randomly smashing jars, they would release the chickens at you.
Oh no, we don't want that.
Yeah, that's okay. No chickens.
We do not want that.
No smashing jars. No smashing jars.
Okay, no need to smash.
All right, Ron, we need to check that door.
Everybody, hold in their inner Hulk.
All right, Rowan, what you doing?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and investigate this door and see if I can open it without blowing anybody up or killing anybody.
Well, you can tell just looking at them that they're locked.
So they're locked, but what about booby traps though?
That's what I said. They're booty traps.
The booty traps. We don't
You
want
gotta
to
make-
get stuck.
Gotta make
in
sure
that.
the booty traps.
Actually, I think that's an entirely different thing: a booty trap and a booby trap.
I make it. You see, I'm making a Goonies reference. Don't say what I said. It's a booty traps. Yeah.
Would investigation be the
Correct.
our these tools?
Yeah,
There you go.
You can attempt an investigation.
Okay, I want to investigate for that which might want to kill us. You know, you never know. Safety first, right?
Mm-hmm.
There might be more gas on the other side of this door or something that's wanting to come up. That might be where it's coming from.
Safety first, Hobbit second.
There does appear to be a mechanism attached to the trap in such a way that if you were to attempt to force the doors open, it seems like something perhaps on the other side might drop. You can't really see through it, but you get that impression that
Okay,
pushing
so-
it might cause something to fall.
Maybe we come back.
You could, as a skilled locksmith, attempt to either disable the dropping mechanism itself or the lock and trap entirely.
Okay, let's do that. Because I have a feeling that just unlocking this door may not. The trap still might go off when the door's open.
Okay.
Maybe in a different way. So let's
Give
see.
me a check with your thieves' tools.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do. Wait. There we go.
Come on, Rowan.
Yeah.
Okay, you believe that you have disabled the trap. The door is still locked.
Okay. I think that the trap is disabled. Now I just have to unlock this door.
Yep.
And so let's go ahead and unlock it. Let's see. That's
Yeah, it's another base tool roll.
Same roll. Thieves'
I believe in you, Rowan.
yeah. I just have to go into it's kind of weird how you get
You
into it.
can do it.
This is a pretty tricky lock right here.
The door does in fact unlock, and everybody is very, very sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing you know, everyone is waking up on the floor where you just were, but very, very sleepy.
Whoa.
And
Let me check.
the gentleman amongst the party
Mm-hmm.
notice that you appear to have some stubble on your faces as well.
Oh boy.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
See, I knew it. I had just shaved this 10 minutes ago.
I mean, I've always canonically said that his can never grow facial hair. This is interesting. I'm so confused. Oh, this is weird.
And I do need constitution checks from everyone, please.
Oh, I've got a
Constitution
horrible
check coming
feeling.
up.
Oh, this is.
Damn.
Okay.
16.
Yeah, 12.
Wow. Julian didn't do so well.
Hey, basically, after playing this character I had named Pylong, I'm happy anytime when I roll is not a single digit.
Yeah.
I'm just-
One.
I don't like the fact that we've grown facial hair, guys. I feel like we've been here a while.
Athelian did not awaken.
Oh.
No.
Oh shit.
I go over.
Waking her up.
Yeah, I go over to Thelian and do the whole like wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Sleep like that.
Athelian, Sebastian wants you.
Quick, Nargle, fart in her mouth. Wake her up.
No. How about we not do that?
No.
Oh, we. My dinner first.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
pass on that.
Okay, that may come out a little wrong. Okay.
Would you have said that if Puns was playing? I think not.
I mean,
Actually, to be fair, Jonathan, you probably would have done.
All right. Anyway,
you know,
we'll go try to rouse her.
Yeah, she's out.
Okay.
That doesn't stop his from being wake up, wake up. Oh God,
What?
she's must have
What
fallen.
Hiss. Do you think you're much larger than us? Do you think that you might be able to carry her?
Potentially, yeah. I can try carrying her.
Well, we can't just move on and leave her here. You know, we
Yeah,
she's out cold.
No, I can carry her. I can try.
I could drag her along by one of her toes or something.
I don't,
but I
think we'll
can't really help there.
No, I'll carry it. Do I need to do a strength check then, Greg?
No, she's just a normal half elf in armor.
Okay. Yeah, I sling her over my shoulder. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna need her at some point. Maybe we can, like, I don't know, try and figure out a way that we can wake her up. Is there anybody know any wake up spells?
I don't have any.
That's the problem there. You see, she was kind of our spell person.
Well,
Right.
for a clerical spell person, yeah. I'm just good for blowing things up and teleporting people.
Well, that doesn't do blowing things up and teleporting doesn't help us wake up our friend at all. Is all I'm
No,
saying.
that was my point. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could blow something up next to her and then that might wake her. Oh no, that's a silly idea.
How about we don't blow things up next to her?
Fuck's sake. Is that how many hit points?
No, you're fine.
Okay, good.
That was just nothing.
Well, whatever it is that knocked us out, it can't be magical because she's a half elf.
So
do
you think we were?
Would not put an elf to sleep.
Wait a minute. Are you saying were we perhaps drugged by whatever it is we're breathing in?
Thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Rowan, what's the drugs?
Well, I think that's whatever happened. It happened when I opened the store up. So I think that what the issue is coming from the other side of this door over here somewhere, maybe. You know, way down in that. I don't know.
Oh, is the door open?
Well, I remember unlocking it, but I'm still a little groggy, so I'm not sure if it's open or not. I could have swore that it started to swing open, but then I woke up and I was laying here.
Well, you can see that it is in fact closed.
Yeah, it's close, so it must. Could have swore I felt it start opening, but boy, I don't.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
All that happened, and we didn't even open the door.
No,
I unlatched it. I thought I unlatched it. I heard the lock click, and I could swear I felt the door start to give, and then I woke up here.
Then your lazy asses went to sleep.
Yeah, we basically. I mean, this is a dum-dum. He'd try and open the door again. Just like.
I think we got gassed. That's my guess.
Yeah.
So not only is my bottom long, it is now lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And incapable of waking up Athelian, apparently. Not that we'd, be able to smell it over this gas that's in here already. But.
I gotta say, I'm a little. I don't know what else we're supposed to do beyond continuing down the hall outside this room, but.
Well, I could try to open this up again and see if we wake up with full beards.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I'm a little nervous about opening the door, trying to open the door again. I mean, if this happens, there's no telling how long we will be out this time.
Since you're all paying attention to it again, I will point out that while the door did not open, it did not, in fact, relatch. It just didn't open anymore.
Okay.
So how about we give it a shove and
Let's try again. I'll head back into the corridor.
There's nothing like odd about it. You started to open the door and fell unconscious, so you didn't continue pushing on the door, basically.
All right.
Just a quick one before we do go through the door. Considering we've all grown moustaches,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like this. By the way, I'm gonna need to. I don't like this. This is not me. Does anybody want to just check that Sebastian's still there, just in case we've been asleep for a long time?
I mean, really,
you know what? We probably should. Yeah, we probably should on account of because we did kind of promise that we would look after Sebastian.
Yeah. Don't worry. He's just like leans over to tell you. Don't worry, we'll check on him.
He did warn us there was something over here.
Okay.
Well, somebody we can. I think it'd be safe for one of us to double back and just check.
All right. I'm willing to go look. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What do we got? What do we got going on in this hallway here? Am I seeing?
Well, he was down from you, wasn't he?
Yeah,
down. The same.
Oh.
Yeah,
where was Sebastian at?
To the south of you.
To the west.
Okay.
Yeah, and like past the store.
I'm really hoping he's still there and alive, because if he's not,
he'll be fine. I'm sure.
we've got to explain something. I know you guys are confident, but I'm not.
Well, it's that other guy we got to worry about, the stick for brains or whatever that he was protecting.
You just open the door.
Yeah.
There.
Nargle, as you start to walk into the room, you see Sebastian, the crawfish. He just stops from where he has been wandering about and just looks towards you.
Okay. Yeah, see? He's fine.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, are we bringing him with us?
No, because
he's good.
I have to recast my spell every few hours, every hour, every time. No.
I mean, when we got gassed, did that count as a long rest by chance?
I'm glad that you asked, not me.
Just throwing it out there. I already know the answer. Sorry.
No, and really, you don't know if you were out for 5 minutes or 10 years. At this
Exactly.
point. 10 years seems unlikely because you're not starving, but
on the contrary, always starving. Always starving.
We're halflings.
You realize how many breakfasts it is that Nargle has missed? Just assuming it's been a few days, right? Because there's stubble, so it's been at least more than 48 hours, right?
Yeah.
Probably 3 days.
That'd be fair.
Okay. So I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head back to the room now. I checked.
Yeah, you do that.
Sebastian is down there. He seems to be doing okay.
Okay, that's good. So we haven't been. So that leads me to believe that we haven't been asleep for a long time. Like, when I say long time, I mean, I think you guys call it years. I haven't experienced a year, but I'm guessing that would be a lot worse than what we're in right now. I've not experienced a year yet. Something to look forward to.
I'm just going by the amount of stubble that we have. I don't think that it could have been that long, or we'd have very long beards stumbling on them or something.
Yeah,
I've never
like beard, so
I didn't even think I was supposed to be growing face hair out of this part. This part doesn't grow face hair.
Yeah,
but strangely, you have a beard right now, so
I don't like it.
Yeah, stubble.
If it makes you feel any better, Aragorn wasn't supposed to have facial hair either.
Yeah. I Hiss instinctively goes to his blade and starts trying to like cut off the
Yeah.
facial hair. Like,
All right. Can we open the door now?
yeah. Let's open the door. Let's go through the door. We did that. We did that for you, puns. Now we'll go through the door.
Right.
All right. Beyond the doors is a chamber cut out of the rock with a veil of calcite and stalactites covering the walls. Buttresses rise from the corners, brown shot through with black, and triangular stone pillars, as you can see about the room, support the very high ceiling overhead. Occupying the center of the chamber is what appears to be a colossal monument resembling a giant's table, covered on all sides with intricate carvings and glyphs. Engraved on the floor in front of the entrance is a seal that displays more glyphs. Opposite the entrance, you can't quite see that far, is, I don't know, something vaguely interesting, but it's hard for you to see very well across the room.
Hey, Greg, I just noticed something, and I do not know if it is relevant, but my token, which normally displays the amount of life I have, does not. It says I have 20 out of 20. Does that
Yeah,
matter to you?
mine's doing the same thing. It says it doesn't change when I take hit points or when I add them. It just shows full life.
That does not matter to you. It's still working on my sheet.
Yeah.
Mine's normal.
Oh, I'm on 53 out of 70, so I'm all right.
But I mean, it only shows.
I mean, yeah, it probably is a configuration issue. Since I had to recreate these when I had to rebuild the campaign.
Sorry.
It, like I said, it doesn't bother me if it doesn't bother you. I just didn't know if you needed that for reference.
Are you seeing it now?
Let's see.
Yeah, that looks
I
right
am
on
seeing
the
it
screen.
now. We're good now.
Cool.
These writings on the floor. Does somebody want to quickly check these? I don't want to.
I need
step
a
on them.
cast. I need a ritual cast for comprehend languages so I can read it.
Okay. And I will protect you.
Thank you.
So I'm sorry, Ash, you are going to take the time to.
Yeah, cast comprehend languages.
All right. Anyone else? What?
I don't want to step on them.
While I cast, please.
I want to step on those glyphs, so I'm going to wait on Ash's request here. I'm not going anywhere near that.
Gonna need more information before we act here.
Yep.
Coward.
I'm sure that Rowan would have done it if we had
Yes, he would have.
trip over
Actually,
another.
if Nargle actually would have heard somebody call him a coward, he's stupid enough to go ahead and do it anyway.
Don't say that. Greg's been using that voice in the head thing. Don't do that. He'll move to you. Like, oh.
Yeah, totally.
Mm.
We don't need a scrappy do provocation.
Okay, hold on. Give me a moment, please.
Okay.
Well, can I just say as well, guys, really quickly here, we've done at least at least 90% better than last session because we've made it from one room to the other in a quicker amount of time.
But it has potentially taken many years to achieve that.
Oh no! I didn't thought of it that way. We actually have taken longer shit.
No, that is a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case you thought that silver lining looked good on that cloud, well, we had to remove that for you.
Yeah.
Come to find out, it wasn't silver; it was aluminum foil.
It was aluminum foil.
It's all that cloud seeding that's going on.
Or sorry, I said it wrong. It's aluminium foil. That's how
Let's
Not
see.
aluminium.
I'm going to put Athelian up here by Hiss, since Hiss was carrying her last I heard.
Yeah. I've got.
Ash is casting a spell. So, Nargle, you look
Yes.
out through the opening into the hallway where you had moved the plug, and you see a panther.
A panther.
Yeah, it seems a little surprised to see you as well.
Oh no!
Okay, all right.
Drist is looking for you. There is a panther outside.
Right. Initiative.
Okay.
Oh
Does
no!
he look like he's trying to attack? I guess he is.
Yeah, but I mean, how is it looking?
All right.
I don't like this.
She's looking well, thank you.
Oh,
Very
okay.
kind of you to ask.
Yeah, nice kitty. Nice, really. Oh crap.
The last thing that I said to the cat was, "Here, pussy, pussy, pussy."
Yeah. That's You go ahead and piss it off for us. We appreciate that.
No.
We're gonna stand back here. We're gonna go check on Sebastian for a minute. He's calling us.
Yeah. Know that my last words to the giant panther were Mr. Whiskas. Like
Huh.
What?
I'm just trying to figure out how he's going to react to this. This is
that's. We're wondering that as well. Is there any more like gas stuff that knocked us out? The cat looks tired.
I mean, hang on. Even though comprehend languages has dropped,
Not necessarily.
he would understand certain words still.
The
He
panther?
didn't understand proper. No. You see, I'm thinking 5D chess. I'm thinking Sebastian. So I'm thinking right here. If I just shout the word Athelian, like I'm sure that he'll realize. Like I don't know. I might play that card.
Wait a minute.
He's not going to
Nargle,
abandon his sacred duty to come here.
The panther's ears are just kind of laid back across its, like plastered back on its head. It seems to be trying to determine how to strike at you.
Wait a minute. The panther's ears are back in its head?
They kind of laid back, like it's obviously on edge at the moment.
It's trying to figure out what to do.
So Nargle, you're up.
I hold up my hands and I back away a little bit.
Kitty.
I don't know if you understand me, but we're not trying to fight with you.
Where are you backing up to?
I'm just backing up a little bit. How about to here? Being how I was just planning on like a couple of feet, but it won't let me go less than 5. So
Okay.
This reminds me of Team America. Like, we are not your enemies.
Continuing your spell.
I'm still focusing on my spell. Can I use a bonus action?
Not if you're ritual casting.
Okay, then I'll just kind of stay and hope that nothing moves.
Hiss.
Did it respond at all when I backed away? Did it loosen up a little or anything? No.
I think it licked its lips, but I'm not sure.
If you might want to cover my other side, that'd be great.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think what Hiss would do is very, very gently put Athelian on the floor, and God,
right on top of an urn too. Oh, that's really gonna throw her back out. That's all right.
And I could maybe. Would you allow me to? Would you allow me to put her in the spot that I've just left, DM? Considering we were basically
You can place her safely on the ground. That is
Yeah.
your action for the round.
Cool. I mean, Hiss is always ready for fighting, so he's just going to kind of stand there, and he's going to do a similar thing to like Nargle, and he's just going to hold his hands out, showing that he isn't a threat, but he will be if need be.
Wait a minute. I'm curious, just interpretively. How does one hold up their hands and say they're not a threat, but they will be if need be? How do you translate that message that way?
I can do this. He goes like this, but then
Okay.
he puts on, Hiss puts on his cross face, which is
All right.
All right.
There
All
it
right.
is.
there you go.
Makes
He
sense.
doesn't know. He doesn't know that the cat doesn't understand him.
We don't know how intelligent it is, so
Yeah.
you know.
Rowan.
All right. So I'm just, hey, here, kitty. We're not here to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I do have my my short bow in my hand is pointed at the floor. I'm going to hold in action, and if the cat goes to attack any of our group, then I'll engage it. But otherwise, I want to remain peaceful, if possible.
Okay.
I'm going to get bitten again.
Yeah, seeing 3 people not being particularly hungry. The cat starts to wander off to the west.
Okay. But oh crap! It's gonna eat the fuck. It's gonna eat the fish. Yep.
No,
I somehow feel like Sebastian is a bigger threat than
I think he
Well,
is.
she's been entrusted to you, so if anything happens to that
Yeah.
fish, you're the one that's gonna
Well,
have to answer to it,
Keep in
buddy.
mind his master is there too, and from what I gather, he was supposed to be pretty powerful.
Yeah, I was more worried about the master than Sebastian, to be honest.
Yeah.
As tempting as that staff in the middle of the ring was, and I know it was the temptation was there.
Go give it a little tug, see what happens. Kind of wiggle it.
Yeah. I had a
Feet.
very, very King Arthur thought going through my head, but I was like, no, you're probably not worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be not good. All right.
Maybe a thousand.
Hold on.
Hold on. Sorry.
Unfortunately, as it starts to wander off to the west, the creatures that were keeping their distance from him decide to come in. And you see what would probably best be described as a swarm
Oh crap!
Swarm.
of rats. And they don't look healthy.
Bollocks.
And they're
Rats.
attacking Hiss.
Yeah, fantastic. Mint.
Oh, fuck that noise. Question, Greg.
Now, yeah.
Are you... I'm a pretty tiny guy. Would you allow me to sneak through here?
To sneak through where?
Right here?
Well,
To
we're
get on in position.
We're still in combat, and technically you moved that, but it would involve moving through where the rats are.
Well, that's what I'm just trying to see if I can go around them here, or if they're taking up the whole doorway.
No, you're not really getting. Remember, you would have to be careful of the lime on the walls here as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a tight squeeze. Yeah.
It's okay. I didn't want to flank them anyway.
You might take yeah.
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, don't worry about them. They all have to do with you right now. You'll find out what they mean in a minute.
10 and 12 isn't actually that high.
No, they really try and bite at Hiss, but somehow you manage to kick them all away.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Good job.
Why do things keep trying to eat me?
Kick the baby.
Don't kick the baby.
They're after what's in your pocket.
A swarm of diseased rats just approached and is trying to eat Hiss. Do
Well,
you left?
fuck all of that noise.
Right? Yeah.
I
Exactly.
come up, I move up a step here, and I take my shatter spike and thrust it. Well, I guess probably through several of their bungholes, as it's probably a little too big for just one. Wait a minute, I don't know why I'm doing the -5 thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that.
I don't know. I'll take a look at your sheet, but in the meantime, we could take your 22. It's fine.
Okay.
That's a hit on the swarm of rats.
And 4 slashing.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
one more. Shatter spike. 11.
That is a hit.
That is a hit. Good stuff. And another 4 slashing.
You got some dead rats mixed in with the living rats.
All right.
Oh.
They generally smell terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have been hanging out with Rowan for a while. I think I can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nothing. You got this. That's what I'm here for, to prepare you for battle. From way back here.
All right. Quick question: do you want me to drop my ritual cast and try to fight him?
I would rather. It's a hard one to answer. I think party decision. What do we think?
I think that me and Hiss can probably handle the rats, but that's just my guess.
Yeah. If we,
Okay,
we let
then I'll continue to cast for now, and I'll just.
Oh yeah, excellent.
Excellent. Right.
Okay. Ash shows an impressive amount of concentration by ignoring the swarm of diseased rats that is less than 5 feet away from him.
Don't worry, Ash. We can hold them.
It's not time dealing with rats.
Maybe
Ash.
if your spell, maybe if you can cast the spell before they can figure out why they're trying to eat me.
Right.
Ash has willpower to rival that of Hal Jordan.
No.
His.
Hiss at this moment. Whoa! Sorry, I just jumped onto Roll20 and he just rolled all those dice. Hiss in this moment just goes, "You're not getting my pocket stake, you bastards!" And goes for a regular great sword attack. He's not going to go with Great Weapon Master because it's just not necessary, really.
It's doing the Great
Weapons
Weapon Master anyway. I don't know what's up with that.
Well, I mean, if it's doing Great Weapon Master, fuck it. With that roll, it hit. I'll turn it off for the next one, though. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's a hit.
Nice.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if that's Great Weapon Master, then that's 25.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
There are a lot of dead rats that go flying.
Yeah. His goes for another hit. It's very tempting to do Great Weapon. Yeah, I'm going to do Great Weapon Master again. Okay.
That hits it. Oh, wait, that's -5. So that's actually an 8 or 7.
7.
Yeah.
That's
You
not a hit.
managed to miss a swarm of diseased rats.
His, I think, is just violently swinging, sees the pocket stake falling out of his pocket. He's like, no! He's trying to keep it in the pocket.
You know what happened? You know what happened? The pocket stake started to fall out, and you're like, oh, fuck. So instead of doing it with both hands like you were supposed to, you put the one hand on the pocket stake and one hand on the sword, and you missed.
Yeah, he's just wildly swinging. He gets overconfident with the first
on
hit.
its hind legs and flipped you off. I think that one in the corner there, over here. Yeah, he flipped you off. I saw him.
He did, and
Yep, absolutely.
I specifically heard him talking about your mama. I'm just saying.
There's a little diseased rat with one floppy eye and one ear falling off with his front paws like this.
Well, shit. Fuck off, Basil. Oh, dear.
Rowan.
All right. I'm gonna move here and take aim at this one that you just mentioned. I'm aiming at the floppy eye right there with my short bow, and just for the heck of it. And yeah,
That's a hit.
we'll go ahead and take that eye the rest of the way out. Now he can't see. He's one blind mice.
That's not a dead rat's flying. And that one little paw flying through the air like this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's such a dumb image. It's a dumb image. I don't know why it's so funny to me.
We shall call this rat Peregrine.
It's just
Part of the swarm of diseased rats breaks off because it sees someone lying helpless in the corner and goes after her.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
That's an
Yeah.
That's kind of why I moved into that
Wow,
square. I
did it
was
miss.
hoping to protect Ash and Athelion.
That
Yeah.
brutally missed. Nargle.
Yeah.
All right.
If I had, if I wasn't ritually casting, I would have cast Sanctuary on Athelion.
Yeah, Athelion. I moved there because I was thinking I would offer some measly microscopic protection for Ash and Athelion, but
Honestly, I wasn't
You did what you
expecting the
can.
rats to split up either, so it's not like any of us really could have expected this.
I can take these rats.
they got a scent of
Are you
Verlander
sure?
though.
You don't want my help, Hiss?
I can take these. I think I would rather that Ellie didn't die when Bunt isn't here to cry. So like
All right. If you're sure, I'll go help Athelion.
Yeah.
She needs
Alright.
the most right now.
Well, I'm sure I've used up my 6 seconds babbling already, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could just take the one swipe and then go to the other back. And
24.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Shatter
That's a
Spike.
Again with the 4 slashing. Why do I keep with the 4 slashing?
That doesn't sound right.
21. That's another hit. And again with the 4 slashing.
Yeah.
Why is it stuck on 4 slashing?
Your knife is dull. Yeah, it should have been more than 4.
Yeah, it should be, especially with.
I should be doing more damage with this.
Let me take a
Yeah.
look.
When's the
Nobody's
last
gonna-
time you cleaned your blade?
I don't know if people are going to get this reference. But four for this gourd, it's worth 10.
I mean, it's a +6 a weapon, so I mean, I should be getting at least 6.
Yeah.
I think, Jonathan, did you get my reference there? By the way,
Well,
Thank
that's
you.
Attack rolls. For damage, you should be doing
worth 10.
at least a D10 +1.
It's damage. Damage isn't rolling. It's doing a point of damage plus modifier. So we can fix that. Hold on.
That's not what we want.
Hold on, mice. We're fixing this weapon.
Yeah. Pause. Time out. Time.
Quit gnawing on Athelion for a second and just be patient and wait for us. We're fixing this.
I can't remember what advert it was. There was an advert recently where they had the equivalent of where the battle stops. They're midway through a battle and then they're all just stood there like, what's happening? It's like, oh, the guy's gone to the toilet. It's like,
Try another hit. Just try one, see what happens.
Just a regular roll? All right.
Yeah, just give me just another hit with Shatter Spike.
Okay, here you go.
And then damage.
oh, okay, we'll take that.
That's
Yeah,
better.
Now you're talking.
Can we take that roll?
I mean, you had already killed the swarm, so that was cool.
Okay.
Okay.
But it looks like you're okay now.
Yep, it looks like
Yeah.
it's working
We'll
now.
keep an eye
Yeah,
on
and
it.
you can move back now too.
All right. So now there are dead, diseased rats just everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to move, Ash? Move where?
I was thinking you can move in front of me before whatever that is got in front of me.
Oh yeah, the rats are already dead.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah,
move
okay.
without taking attack of opportunity.
No, both swarms are dead. They're all dead.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't like the idea of them being in this room, though.
I just didn't want you to forget that you are surrounded by dead, diseased rats. Well,
Yeah,
pieces of
They,
dead, diseased rats.
We don't need to
well,
be camping out with these guys here.
We'll take.
We got to
take
get
care
out of
that
here.
once my ritual's passing done.
Do we
Yeah.
have any black spots under our arms?
Did you have any black spots under your arms before?
No, I did not.
no.
Somebody
I mean-
needs to check Athelia. We need to check on her.
She wasn't hit.
No. Like, we'll let Ash do it.
She
like,
wasn't hit though.
Crazy.
They hit her badly.
I didn't hear what you said, Steve.
She's fine. They didn't hit her.
Okay.
yeah. Did we actually not take a hit? That was pretty well done.
She's laying down, and they come up on her like that. I was just thinking,
Yeah, a really low to hit score. So
Okay, you can conclude your casting.
all
Right.
right. When that's done, I'm gonna see if I can burn these rats.
All right.
So, are we gonna try and move into the other room now?
The reason why we're cast.
For
That depends on
comprehend
what.
languages to work on written language, you must be touching the surface on which the words are written, and it takes 1 minute to read a page of text.
Okay.
Shit.
So I guess.
So you could say you were
touching.
touching these, right?
I could.
You pretty
Well-
much have to be touching the floor near where they are. I don't care if it's the exact spot where they're carved, but
Okay. So I guess here.
if
is the
if
word.
they were like explosive glyphs or something, then we would be more rigid about it. But no.
That was what I was worried about, is that we were just going to take a step into that
That's
room.
what
Boom.
No,
That's what
I
that would be.
assumed the Arcana check because it just appears to be writing on the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Ash, I will send you what you read that it says.
Sounds good.
Ahsoka, what is it about me sitting at this table that makes you want to bug me?
Grail may be found at the Castle of Art.
And then
Ah,
suddenly-
fighters, now you shall join me in my eternal resting. Okay, this is.
Oh no. No. We go the other way. It's not. Oh, I the idea of eternal resting.
Did you say that out loud, Ash?
Well, yeah, because I needed to make sure that you guys could hear me.
Okay, I missed the first part of that.
It says, "Ah, defilers, now you shall join me in my eternal resting."
Oh,
Yeah, we weren't supposed to open the door.
Yeah, it seems like it's a warning.
It's a tomb.
Inside the room, you see the great stone slab, approximately 20 feet long by 10 feet wide, resting upon a 4-foot thick pedestal of rock of similar dimension, which is in turn supported by 6 huge blocks of dolomite.
Hmm.
Every component that you can see on the monument in the center is covered with intricate carvings and glyphs. You can't really see the top from where you are, but Ash, you can see that along with the illustration are glyphs identical to those found on the floor and other sigils in the same language.
Okay. What language does it look like?
It's-
Is it like the same language we've been dealing with before
Yes.
already?
yeah, but you don't really have a name for it.
Okay.
Let's call it culty.
Yeah. So it looks like whatever is in there doesn't. So do we want to disturb it anyway? 'Cause My instinct is it's something undead.
How
Well,
can something be undead?
um, well, I don't actually know. I've heard of such creatures, but
Mm.
I've not really come across many of them.
Well, I mean,
I
we
don't know.
did
I don't
fight
know
some
what.
in the Sun of Citadel.
Yes, but I don't have any idea how they were created, or I don't know what makes an undead person.
Negative energy,
Negative energy.
usually from the Shadowfell.
Sounds
Well,
about right.
in that case, it can't affect us because I'm such a positive person.
Well, you literally are, yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
It's-
celestial.
I was about to say, it just thinks you're complimenting him, but you're actually
But she's
talking.
not wrong. She kind of is actually.
Yeah.
Take it however you want.
I mean, he looks over at Rowan specifically and goes, "Do you think then there might be something interesting in there? And more importantly, do you think you can get the interesting thing without awaking any undead?"
Oh, are you
Well, I
suggesting
think
a little sneaking?
There is
a
probably
little
something in
sneaking
there.
is, but here's the thing: the ultimate question is what is our objective, and will it further our objective to go in there? Of course, I am a very curious person. I am it's one of my
Well,
my
we're looking for
character
the
flaws.
we're looking for the citrine, and we're also looking for
Yes,
the item that the broker wanted us to get. We don't know where
exactly.
they are, so we
Now,
do need to look around and try to find where they are.
exactly. So I think we should sneak in here, and I think his should lead the way, just in case something happens. Right? Just right? You know.
I like it though.
Yes, because he's so
Hold
good at
on, hold
stealth.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Are we really suggesting that we're gonna sneak into somewhere with Hiss leading the way?
I can do it, he says loudly.
I didn't say
You
my
are going to literally
thinking
wake the
wasn't
dead.
flawed. That clearly it is, but yeah, that's what I was suggesting.
Well,
Rowan
okay,
is.
this is the thing. You being our resident rogue, our
Mhm.
sneaker. The barbarians are not, as a general rule, the sneaking class.
Right, right.
Yeah, Mike would know this. Yes.
But I'm willing to learn. And
Well,
I think in this moment, his turns around and goes, "Rowan has never steered me wrong in the past. Why would he steer me wrong now?"
right. Of course, you just never caught me steering you wrong in the past. Anyway, so did I say that out loud? I didn't mean to. Anyway, no, definitely. I think that we should definitely go in here. We need to explore. There's a chance that we could find, if nothing else, perhaps some clues towards what we're looking for. So I will sneak. I think before we really enter this chamber, we should probably investigate it, see if there's any booby traps. I'm pretty certain there probably is because that threat's pretty clear.
I would do that. Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's. Can I do investigation here?
I
You're gonna
mean,
have to go
this is a
inside, but
very
yeah.
large room. So what are you investigating?
So I'm looking for anything just kind of in this area where this tombstone is. As we come in, there's some pillars. It looks like. I just want to see if there's any visible trap triggers, on the floor or up above.
Just to clarify context here, searching a 10 by 10 area in a room of this size takes 1d6 times 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay,
Well,
so
I've got a quick way of doing this. Can I have I can tell you if there's any like things in there that we're not supposed to do. Greg, is there like sand on the floor, or like dirt, or Gravel?
Behind the chamber, blah blah blah. Graves. I mean, not really sand so much. It's a stone floor. There's some. I
Rubble?
mean, it's not clean. It's not like anyone's been sweeping it.
Mm-hmm.
It's more
I
like
was just
dust
what I wanted
gathered.
to do is like gather a bit of rubble or like stone or something like that, and just like kind of scatter it into the room, and
Yeah,
just see.
it'll take more
You
than
know,
that.
Yeah.
you know, this isn't the Last Crusade, right? Indiana Jones.
So
What it worked.
I'm just giving you shit. I'm just giving you shit. I caught the
It's fine.
reference. I caught the
Yeah.
reference. I had to comment.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So,
Judgmental past. Like,
Yeah.
oops.
Okay.
Oops.
You step in, you see the monument in the center that I described. You see the triangular pillars holding the ceiling, running from the
Okay.
floor to the ceiling. And now that you're closer, you can see across the way from you on the southern wall. Let me show you.
What? Why did you sound like Pinhead when you said that? Like such sights to show you.
that whatever
Okay.
that is not a nice time. Okay.
Across the room on the southern wall, you see an axe, a very ancient looking axe that appears to a battle axe that casts an ominous shadow and appears to have been, plunged into the wall.
I'm guessing it's magical.
I mean, you didn't mention anything about the outline of arm and hand dangling some said axe posted into the wall, nor that this axe is embedded into a concrete or stone wall either. This isn't sheetrock, folks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of missing a bit of details there.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, I thought the picture relayed all of that information sufficiently.
It absolutely does, and
Yeah.
Rowan kind of wants it now, but
cannot deny that. Oh dear, shit.
Well, if you guys aren't
Just
going to do anything, I'm going to go try and get that axe.
All right. Have fun.
Yeah, so
I'll do it I'm gonna wait right back here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm just kind of very carefully stepping forward, just out of curiosity. It's one of my character flaws. I can't help it. Just want to take a little closer look. It's kind of dark in here. Just want to see what there is to see.
Hiss would take a diagonal sort of direct, like
I would definitely be checking traps on that coffin.
I will point out at this moment, as you're starting to step in the room, that Athelion is slumped in the southeastern corner of the prior room.
Okay.
Right.
I'm
right
fine.
next to a pile of dead rats, by the way.
Well,
Which I
technically amidst a pile of dead rats.
Yeah, I mean,
Amidst
yeah.
a pile of dead rats? That's not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they went everywhere when you were swinging. You were swinging axes at a swarm of rats.
Pieces of
They were
them.
flying all over the place.
There's
Please.
chunks of dead rats in her hair. Okay, I'm just saying.
There's
Yeah.
chunks of dead rats in all y'all's hair.
Yes.
No.
I like it. She's not going to appreciate this when she comes back.
No, that sounds pretty
She
metal
wakes
to
up.
me.
She's going to be a little unhappy, but we probably should bring her with us. I mean, we shouldn't leave her back there.
No, we don't want to get invited.
I can
can't
stay back here
hear.
with her. It's fine.
The problem is the person that the only person in our group that can carry her has gone into the other room.
Yeah.
No, I suppose. Hang on. She's only a half. I mean, you can drag her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Hiss is a curious person. Like
He trusted you. No, come on.
Hold on. We got way too many people talking at once. What are you saying, Steve?
I'm saying, like, she's safe where she is. If anything's going to attack, it's going to attack you first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the last thing you want is me carrying her, because if I carry her and something attacks me, we're fucked. Because she's going to take hits.
I'll cast a sanctuary on her when I get a chance. It's fine.
Maybe
so just to be clear, the plan is to have the only other marshal stay in the room while the other people investigate the other room.
No.
Okay.
I mean, Hiss is there in that room
I am waiting in the other room with her.
Yeah, Hiss is in
something to come out.
Yeah, Hiss is in that room right now. Purely, well, there's twofold. He's obviously a curious character at the best of times, but also the reason why he is stepping away from Rowan right now is he is think of it like what is it? I like to call it German Shepherd energy. That he is basically like keeping a distance so that Rowan can do their own thing, but he's doing it so much so that if something tries to attack Rowan, he is within distance to be able to just jump in and stop it. Mm-hmm. Hiss is incredibly protective of Rowan right now, specifically Rowan, after what happened in the last room we had a fight in. Like he's like he doesn't want to see his friend go down again. And this is also a friend that taught him about pocket stake, so he's very close to his heart at the moment.
All right, let me say just this one thing, and this is Michael as a player.
Mm-hmm.
I have learned not to divide the party. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fine. You guys are going to be in there. I can cast spells from where I'm at.
Yes, but can you protect her?
Yes, I can cast Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you could use an action just to clean the rat off.
Yeah, I can attack whatever comes at you from over there. And in the meantime, I can use a bonus action to protect her. It's fine.
All right, I was thinking I had to stay there.
No, if anything, it's probably better that Ash is in that room.
Yeah,
behind a door. I will argue that Ash being in that room because of the distance. This is David talking as a player for spell casting. The distance on spells, I'm sure that Ash is still going to be within range to cast spells from that room.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We need to be in that room because we don't cast spells, but Ash does not.
That cat.
And you're most effective at close range.
Yeah, and Rowan's absolutely right there. We don't want that. I think I heard that. We don't want that cat coming back, seeing Athelion on the floor, and just going, "Fuck it, here's a snack."
Yeah.
No, I get that she needs to be protected. I was just under the impression that you guys were asking me to stay there and protect her.
No. You can come in.
Yeah. Okay.
We need you in here, Nardo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be heading in there on my turn then.
Yeah. Me and. Yeah.
Rowan is very curious and is kind of pushing the boundaries a little bit. He's not in the best of health, if you know what I mean.
I'm going to stick by Rowan and watch his back.
Yeah.
I've been staying about 5 feet back because I'm curious about this. Probably unnaturally so, just curious. But I'm going to step up to it. Now, I don't know, what I'm getting myself into, because if there's any traps, it's probably around this thing here.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Like I said, yeah.
I would check the axe itself. Make sure that we don't. Traps wise, you might be undoing a trap simply by taking it out. You might be undoing a trap simply by grabbing onto the thing. I'm just making sure that we have thoroughly checked this thing.
With that axe, I'm more concerned about some magical effect going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the axe is on the other side of the room, whereas the table's here. I personally, I don't want to metagame. I would be checking the table first, making sure, and then we move to the axe afterwards. In that, there's nothing going to jump out of the table. We make sure the room is clear. The axe is the last thing, and then we come back. Like I think we sweep the room top to bottom like this, and then
Oh.
you move along.
Also,
But this is not a
I
tactician.
get bonus points for being cautious, right?
Well,
Boom.
I mean, Rowan gets bonus points for being dangerous, right?
Well,
You
that's
know,
what I'm saying. I'm a dangerous
Yeah.
guy. I exercise some caution this time. I'm growing a little bit as a character. I'm just
Love
saying.
it. Love
I
it.
just want some recognition for my character growth. Is all I'm saying.
Yea, though the Hindus speak of karma, rest assured, it is not a fair and just universe, nor would you really want it to be, because that would mean all the bad things that happened were really your own fault.
Yeah, true.
Isn't it better if the universe is just dispassionately, randomly cruel rather than targetedly, pointedly so?
I think you're misunderstanding. I was wanting acknowledgement from the group that I have grown a little bit as a character. That was all.
Though we do like your cruel, random, slaughterous behavior. Just so you know.
Okay.
Oh, we lost someone.
We lost. Who is that? Who that came? Oh, it was David.
Oh no, where'd
We
David
lost
go?
David.
Come on, David. Oh man, see, the room's already doing it to us, right?
Right.
Rowan probably stepped on something and it booted David right out of there.
It was the snake people.
It was the snake people.
Oh man, I saw Dreamscape randomly the other night. Talk about
that's such a good movie.
The giant snake man.
Yeah. I haven't seen that since I think probably the 80s, but I remember liking that quite a bit. It was a really interesting concept at the time. I mean, really, the only thing that explored something like that for me before was like A Nightmare on Elm Street. So but Dreamscape seems to took it to this whole other level.
Oh yeah,
right.
It was totally novel for the time, for sure. That was awesome.
As I recall, Steve, me and you talked about.
He's coming back.
All right.
Well,
All right. As I recall, me and you talked about with I don't remember which one it was. There was a Moon Knight villain, and I brought up Dreamscape as a comparison to his powers.
Are you talking about Morpheus?
Morpheus, yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming David's gonna rejoin us.
Yeah,
yes, check it out.
Dropped. I won't be on for long. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Didn't see him. I saw that he was still on roll 20. So.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he said it. Internet dropped for a minute.
Yeah, it's just probably going to take him some time to come back.
No worries, buddy. We're waiting for you.
Yeah, we'll be here.
We're waiting for you.
We won't get killed without you.
You have my word, man. If we're going to die, we're going to do it together.
Right, and we are more than happy to let you go first.
Yeah. Well, he is the barbarian.
Voila.
You can buy it in my pocket steak and my internet had an allergic reaction. All right.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man, it's Dave's old pocket steak, man.
He took a bite of the pocket steak and his internet had an allergic reaction to it. That's all it was.
Pocket steak now.
You need to vaccinate that pocket steak. It's been in your pocket for a while. So.
All right, welcome back.
There you are.
Sorry.
Right, now we can die like proper adventure.
I think Hiss, that you might have had that pocket steak in your pocket too long, and maybe you got food poisoning. I'm just saying.
No. No, that food. That's not what happens. There's no such thing as, Rowan told me there was no such thing as poisoning food. So,
Oh, well.
yeah, sorry, that hasn't happened for such a long time. So I don't expect it to happen again. But if it does, I will try and jig things around. I
All right.
apologize.
No problem.
Okay.
Now, you were going. Who was it? Rowan was checking out the axe in the wall.
Well,
Yes.
no, I think he's checking out the tomb.
The
first.
table.
Oh, the table. The table first.
Check out the table.
Yes.
Once again, the monument in the center is a great stone slab approximately 20 feet north to south by 10 feet east to west, resting upon a 4-foot thick monolith of rock of similar dimensions, which is in turn supported by 6 huge blocks underneath of dolomite. Each component has been covered with intricate carvings and glyphs. The top of the slab depicts a struggle between a dark-skinned man and a mighty knotted serpent. Engraved
That was
alongside the
dolomite.
position are glyphs identical to those found on the door. Under the sigils are etched a series of 4 face glyphs in a line. At the foot of the slab is a row of 11 such symbols, all different in form. So there's a row of 11 distinct symbols at the bottom underneath what appear to be 4 spaces with faces. Yeah.
How long does understand language last?
1 hour.
So,
Okay.
Ash, can you happen? You said this writing is on the top of the tomb itself. The
It's all around.
sarcophagus. Okay,
all around
Ash,
it.
can you? There are some distinct marks over here. Can you, by any chance, see them from there and read them?
Can I read them from there? I kind of doubt it, but I can try.
Not really.
What do your elven eyes see?
Not enough.
I think
Well, I
that
mean,
this.
I could come out there, but I mean, I'd be leaving Athelion unprotected.
I
No,
didn't
no.
want you to come out there. I was hoping that you could see it from where you are.
You know, well, I could cast Find Familiar and then look through the eyes of the familiar to read it.
If you don't mind doing that, I mean,
Yeah.
I would feel better about doing anything with this axe or with the sarcophagus if we knew what the heck that said.
And he said the word there. He said the word that David's worried about. Sarcophagus. That's not a good word ever in D&D. That's
No,
a bad time.
you're correct.
You just said it now. It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. It's not good.
All right.
Does it
Like,
look like this would open?
What
Or
the fuck are you asking? Don't you even think about
Just
it?
wondering if it looks like it maybe was ever designed to open and close.
It's in fact a lid, a very heavy stone lid.
Right. Definitely not something Rowan could open. Okay. So,
Actually, at this particular moment, I'm very thankful that Rowan cannot open that.
well, because Rowan wants to open it, but maybe it's a very heavy lid for a reason, and maybe we don't want to have to deal with what's inside. But what if what we're looking for is inside? See?
That's the problem.
This is why I desperately want to know what these words or symbols mean. Without this knowledge, only a fool would open this.
Which is why Rowan is wanting to open it.
Why you not drink wine in front of me?
Which is why you're not what in front of you?
Which is why I would not drink the wine in front of you.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
Yes. Very good. Very nice.
Yeah. I have to throw in a Princess Bride reference when I hear that.
Brilliant reference. One of my best. One of my favorites so far.
You need to give something away. It won't work.
I mean, I could send the familiar over there to read it.
Actually,
hang on. Okay, go on.
Greg,
Yes,
Steve just referenced one of your favorite movies. Isn't that worth a point of inspiration?
possibly.
Possibly. All right.
I'm gonna do something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Creepy voice that's been in my head this whole time. Can you tell me what's on the table? I don't want to upset anybody. Wait, hang on. Oh, damn it! I asked a yes or no question again, and usually we know what the response is. No, nothing.
Hmm.
Hello.
I'm just taking a peek. I'm not gonna touch it yet.
At this point, even though Hiss is trying to talk to the voice in his head, he sees Rowan getting close to that axe and just goes, "Don't you even think about it!"
Rowan, that
Just-
battle axe has a blade of bronze, and the haft is wound with snakeskin wrappings. It casts an ominous shadow on the wall as you saw in the shape of what appears to be a withered arm. You
Ooh.
feel a chill run up and down your spine. I need a constitution check, please.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
I had a feeling it was going to be something like that.
Nope. Why did it do that?
The
Yeah.
wind caught it. It was a 17, clearly.
Yeah.
I
That
hate-
dice is cocked.
Okay, yeah, you felt a chill go up and down your spine. That's all.
Actually, that's
Oh, boy.
something that Roll20 does kind of cool with the rolling of the dice. They will get you all caught up in that roll where it looks like it's going to be this big number, and then it'll just roll over to the next one. I just kind of like the effect.
Timor is a little upset with me, I think, but
Yeah.
you know,
Don't touch the axe. Hang on, is it too heavy for you two to pick it up anyway? It's a battle axe.
I don't know if it's something that Rowan could handle, or that I would be strong enough to remove it from the wall because it's kind of embedded pretty good into this concrete.
I'm guessing it's a magical axe of some kind, and I don't really trust it.
Yeah, I shout to Ash here. Hey, do you have any sort of spells that help people understand items? And do you have to touch the item to understand it, or can you just like kind of do it from a distance?
I'd have to touch it.
You have to touch it. Probably not best that you touch it. Oh, this is bull.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm staying here, cover you. In a felony.
Okay. I think the best thing that we could do right now. Ash, do you wanna find a cat or something and come read this?
Leave Italian unprotected.
Oh no. Like that whole thing about finding familiars. I don't really know what that means.
Well, I mean, I could send a familiar to go look at it, sure.
Well, no, we were wanting you to read the stuff, and you said you could send a familiar to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want me to do that?
I thought you were talking about that. Okay.
100%. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and cast Find Familiar. It's going to be in the form of a raven, but it's going to have like the stats of an owl.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna have what? I'm sorry.
It's a raven with an owl stat block.
And we shall name him Edgar.
Mm-hmm.
Is the raven's name Matthew?
No, it's just Edgar. Edgar's a way better name.
Are you casting Find Familiar as a ritual?
No, I'm using a spell slot for it because I don't want to waste a bunch of time.
Okay. It has a casting time of 1 hour.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, I thought.
Well,
Matthew
1 hour.
was
Okay,
the
then
raven
no.
from the Sandman.
Oh, then no. Okay.
Oh, I was Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh,
the
I
raven.
got it.
All right, then
Yeah.
that was not a good idea. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay,
Oh.
do it. Sorry.
Oh. 3-2.
All So that means either somebody goes and covers me while I read, or
I will cover you.
Just gonna,
I will cover you.
All right, then come back here and watch the spelling for me.
Okay, so we're just leaving the axe in the wall.
No,
now.
we're still investigating. We're trying to learn that.
I just want to.
I just don't want to leave Athelion without protection. Okay.
Greg, the answer to your question is for now. Like, it's...
So what is this? What does this stuff say?
Okay, you see. The first thing that you see as you approach is the same phrase from the floor. Defilers, now you shall join me in my eternal resting. You see glyphs and sigils.
Mm-hmm.
You see a name. That name is very long, so I'm looking for the phonetic spelling.
Okay.
Tolokes Popolokas, master of the outsiders.
Okay. I go and relay that to everybody.
And you see.
Okay. I thought Batman was the master of the outsiders, but okay.
That's what I was just thinking.
Underneath that name, you see sigils that appear to be numerals 54-3-9.
-9. 543-3-9.
And you notice that the 5, the 4, the 3, and the 9 are identical to 3 of the 11 sigils that are lower on the block, just below where the 4 open spaces are.
Oh, I see.
That's a password. We don't want to know.
Yeah, I point this out to everybody.
Don't push the numbers. Don't do it yet.
Yeah, if you had, you could wing a guess that the 11 sigils that you see represent digits in their numeric representation.
Yeah, it's whatever their numeric representation is, and it
So it
connects
could be
those sigils over there. So my guess is it's probably some kind of a code.
Well,
or
wait a
the
minute.
date on which he died, according to their calendar.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Different alphabets are. I mean, they're different alphabets have different letters in them.
Mhm.
Do we not need to find out what language this is in before we can determine what letters the numbers might represent?
It's the same language that we've been dealing with the whole time.
Yeah.
That doesn't help us. We need to know what language. You're not understanding. If each alphabet is different in different languages, we can't just guess what it is based upon any random language.
Right.
We got to know what it is to do it.
No,
that would be a problem.
He can magically read it at the moment.
I was going to say that would be a problem if we had like a code book and we were trying to decipher, but with comprehend languages, it kind of just, I get the impression that the way that Greg is doing it, it's just a given that we understand. Well, Ash understands that.
Okay, I thought that these were basically numbers. These were symbols that represent numbers. And we had decided that these numbers might represent letters in an alphabet.
No.
Did we not say that?
No.
Okay.
No,
I have no idea what your plan is then. I don't get it.
So you see those numbers that are written 54-3-9. You see the 11 digits that are written in order just below and the 11 that you see in order are just below a series of 4 face glyphs that don't translate. They're just glyphs in a line at the foot of the slab. And I'm going to leave you to discuss for a moment while I go make some tea.
Okay.
It's tea time.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, in that case, then tea.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There is
delicious Texas tea.
school of thought for me that we trap this room to high hell, and then open the fucking thing. You know, Baldur's Gate style fucking. Oh, I'll put all the oil barrels in here and then do it. Like,
I do have Alchemist Fire.
So I'm just curious to Nargle here. Is this axe over here something that if it wasn't embedded in the wall that you could handle, that you could use?
I believe I could with Shatter. I'm using Shatter Spike. I used a longsword
Right,
before.
Right? Because I don't think Rowan could handle it. I might be able to tug it out of the wall. It's going to fall and chop my toe off probably, but
It looks like it's a one-handed axe.
well, yeah, but I'm only 3 feet tall, so
Yeah.
it looks like the axe is probably about 3 feet tall also. From where I'm looking at it, it looks pretty big. And I don't know that it would be a good idea to pull it out of the wall. But
yeah.
curiosity kind of makes me want to. I don't know.
It's the age-old question of, do I actually want to take the axe out? There's a part of you that goes, yeah.
I just want to rip on it, take off running across the room. You know what I mean?
The thing is, this is David talking. As a DM, that's the kind of shit that I put in my game and definitely have a curse on it. Like it's like, oh, it's a really cool axe, but there's a thing here. Like,
Hey, everybody wants to put down the cat for being curious, but he found out, motherfucker. He found out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought him back. So
yeah. And the curiosity that killed the cat is because he got all that cream. So, he's just gotta. Why was he so curious about the cream?
Right.
What
And was
conspiracy was he?
Schrodinger's cat curious? That's
Well,
another question.
we are never to know if he was curious or not, or if he was even a he.
And so this box right here that might actually belong to Schrodinger. If we were to open it, we could maybe solve the question about how the cat is doing right now.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to find out that it's both alive and dead at the same time.
I heard something rather ridiculous recently. Somebody stated in an article that Schrodinger's cat experiment proves the existence of multiple dimensions.
It does.
The thought experiment proves the existence of multiple dimensions.
Yes, because those dimensions exist in thought.
It postulates a reality where the cat lived and another one where the cat died. So,
well, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't possibly. It's not about multiple dimensions. It's one choice or the other. The cat is alive or dead when you open the box.
Yeah,
that doesn't prove multiple dimensions or realities.
Unless the cat is both alive and dead, and therefore.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a third option where it's neither.
It's a zombie cat now, so it's both alive and dead.
There's not a third option in Schrodinger's experiment.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the real question is, can anyone prove the existence of cats in the first place?
That's a good way.
The world will never know. The cats don't want you to know that.
I would hazard to say that none of us can actually even prove our own existence to another.
Yeah,
right?
That's very true.
I think, therefore, I am. This has been discussed before.
That only proves that you exist to yourself, though.
Yeah, very true.
We could be figments of your imagination and not exist at all.
And in fact, if we're going by Terry Pratchett ruling, yeah, and if in fact we're going by Terry Pratchett ruling, something only exists as long as you believe in it. Hence the reason when Rincewind is on the back of the dragon with two flower, I think it's a dragon, and the back of the dragon with two flower. As soon as two flower falls asleep, the dragon ceases to exist. Because Rincewind does not believe. So, if I stop believing that I exist, if I stop believing that I exist, do I just?
Well, I would hazard to say yes. That's why you got kicked off the internet a minute ago.
I was going for a visual gag there. It didn't really work.
Yeah. See, you started to doubt yourself, and then you weren't here anymore, and we were all stuck wondering what happened.
Yeah.
I have got to say, I
Mhm.
have wished away the existence of a lot of things, and they are still fucking here.
Yeah.
Well, you did it wrong.
Yeah, but you still believe that they exist, unfortunately. That's the part that's the problem, because even if you're wishing away that thing's existence, what you're doing in turn is acknowledging they exist in the first place. So therefore, unfortunately, it's a paradox.
Mhm. Yeah.
See?
See, this is not
And
like
this-
Persona 2 where rumors come true, just because people believe them.
Yes.
And we're going to take our next caller, everybody. Like,
Right?
coming to you live with Late Night Hour.
Caller number 9, you're on the air.
Yeah,
Number
near.
nine,
Mhm.
number nine, number 9.
I don't know. I don't really understand it. It's all a bit confusing, really. Can you play AC/DC Back in Black?
Ooh, sorry, we don't believe in that song, so therefore it's not on our list. It's like, yeah, Lord.
We only play Exodus on this channel.
Dear Lord, I can't.
Because we are actually living to get out of, or Exodus eyes, all of these situations that Rowan gets us into. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if I could play my music collection as part of the soundtrack for these things, we would definitely be fucking rocking some metal around here.
Mm.
that would be a great. You know what? That would be a great lead-in for our videos here. You know.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, when I'm playing my when I'm playing my game with my group, like in person, I have my my Alexa set up, and it will just I will surreptitiously, when they get the final hit, start playing some sort of epic music, and the player's just like, it's just that moment of enlightenment as they're like, no, it's me. Like, it's really sweet. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I have said this. I think the rest of the people in the group might know about this, but one of my dreams is to get permission to use Metallica's "For Whom the Bell Tolls"
Mm-hmm.
whenever somebody casts "Toll of the Dead." I just want to bust that out. Ba-bam!
So even if Puns isn't here, we can still cast it.
yeah. I had a player. It was real DM. It was DM bullshittery, but I had a player turn up late into our game. She was a fallen ASMR like Hiss, and I had it that she fell from heaven in that moment. But all of their spells weren't. All of their thunder and force damage spells weren't working, just for DM bullshittery. And what it was actually doing is, because they were using things like Thunderstruck, every single one of those spells was hitting her on the way down. And what it wasn't hurting her, but what it was doing is it was charging up her weapon. And then she just so happened to fucking decide, of all the spells she could cast, was Thunderous Smite. And basically, because they'd hit her that many times with thunder spells, she was like a level 5 character, but she did like 12d6 damage. It was the dumbest thing that I ever did. She one-shotted the next boss. It was such a metal moment. Obviously, we're playing Thunderstruck in the background by AC/DC. It was the most metal.
They did something similar where it's like she was a Tempest cleric sorceress, and she was able to use the channel divinity to basically do max damage on a chromatic orb that was thunder. So I pretty much destroyed the thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Sometimes DM bullshittery is good. I know Greg likes to do DM bullshittery with us, so it is very entertaining.
Is everybody back from tea time?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yep.
That's an affirmative.
Let's do it.
All right. So
I don't know.
All right.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I think I've seen everything that I can see right now that would be of use. So
what about on the wall?
Yeah,
it's the same
over
thing.
here.
It's all the same
Alright.
thing, is what Greg said. It's the all defilers thing.
So then,
So
Rowan
So
should grab this
nothing
axe
about the
handle?
axe.
No.
I
don't think
say, my gut tells me that somebody just tucked that thing into the wall, or something about it would be written somewhere in here.
But there's that hand, though, Noggle. There's a hand.
There is a hand. It's right above my head right here. I can see it.
Yeah.
That thing's way up there.
I
Right.
don't
All right,
like
so
that
somebody cut
hand.
off a guy's hand and
It's not-
then
no,
put
it's-
it on the wall.
It's
No,
not. Yeah,
there is no hand.
they cut a shadow. Yeah, they're like. there's a-
Yeah, I didn't think there was a hand. There's just the axe in the wall.
There is
Yeah.
No,
there is
Shadow
an
form
axe
of
in
a
the
hand.
wall casting a shadow.
Yeah.
it's not
a
that
hand.
shadow. Is it that shadow?
It's that shadow. You see it,
Yeah,
it is
that's-
what you see before you.
That is
Yeah,
what Hiss is trying to say. He's like, okay, they didn't cut off a hand, they cut off the hand's shadow. That's a bit dangerous, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
The axe is actually casting a shadow, but rather casting a shadow of itself. It's a shadow of a hand.
right.
They cut
Even
off
more
the shadow
scary.
of the hand. Was it
Is it-
perhaps Peter Pan that did
It-
this?
Could have been. It
I
could
don't know who that is.
All I know is it's magical and probably not safe.
Hey, cut off the shadow. I had to make a Peter Pan reference, okay?
Yeah.
you know.
He was
What
running
is
around
that?
with that other little green-hatted prick that was smashing all the irons.
Okay.
They both had a fairy friend who was really irritating. Like,
All right.
Hey,
hey, listen.
hey!
Watch out!
Okay.
Hiss looks at Rowan and then looks at the rest of the room and just goes, look, let's be real about this, okay? This axe is being removed from the wall, and that tomb, that's going to open. Now, which way round do we want to do this?
So I think you should just grab the axe and yank on it.
That is
And
the
I'm gonna
way
have,
to do
I
it.
have your back from right about
As
here.
you approach the axe, you feel a chill run up and down your spine.
You want me to roll a Constitution saving throw?
No, no need.
Okay.
No point.
Hey.
I'm not feeling anything good from that axe.
Oh, you're back in here, Ash. I can go back out again.
Yes, I'm back in there. 'Cause
I
right
am-
now, I don't think I can be a whole lot of help out there. And be more help out here.
Well, Rowan,
Just-
are you okay back here? You need me
Yeah.
to watch your back, or can I help? I want to go
No,
see what
help-
Hiss is
help
up
him.
to.
Yeah,
Okay.
see what Hiss is up to. I'm kind of being an instigator, stirring the shit pot, so to speak.
Can I do like
And-
an Arcana check on the axe? I know my Arcana's not very high, but like an Arcana check on the axe just to see if I can feel any magic from it. I understand I feel the chill, but is that just because I'm scared of the axe? Or is it like
There's
It might
something
just
about
be
this
standing in the awesomeness of my presence. It's just
Yeah.
a
The axe with a shadow shaped like a hand is in no way magical.
yeah?
axe. Yeah, okay.
You can attempt an Arcana check. Sure.
Yeah. To be fair, it's the type of thing Hiss does, and Hiss's Arcana is particularly bad.
You
Not
lucky-
bad, my friend. Credit that some bitch.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Sometimes you've just gotta roll that dice.
That's right. It builds character, I hear.
It does.
In your considered opinion, the axe embedded in the wall that's casting a shadow in the shape of a somehow bloody hand would probably be magical.
Bollocks. Guys,
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
You would further reason that the chill that has run up and down your spine as you approached it is probably related to the magical axe that you were approaching.
Yeah, that'd be my guess too.
His turns to the group and goes, "Guys, I figured it out.
Mhm.
This axe is magical.
Yeah, I'm just.
And it's the reason
I
why
was,
I got.
like, giving you like a thumbs up and smiling, but inwardly I'm like, yeah.
And I think it's the thing that made me feel like something was crawling down my spine. You know what, guys? Maybe I am smart. Maybe I am the. Maybe writing in my diary has helped.
Well,
There's
let's
a
try and
chance.
keep it in the realm of plausibility. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
let's not go too far with it.
Let's not be hasty.
Not often I get to drop that puppy reference.
I mean,
I-
Rowan's intellect is about the same as his strength, right here.
Okay.
I don't know if there's some numbers missing, but the big number's a 0, so it's probably some numbers missing there. But anyway, aside from that, there's a chance that grabbing hold of that axe could possibly issue you a few points of damage, but what doesn't kill you could also make you stronger.
This is very true.
You
Rowan,
know,
you have
You
never
guys decide
led
what
me
you wanna do with
astray.
that. I'm saying right here, preparing
so
for the inevitable attack.
do you want me
What
to
would
point my short bow at it just to help?
I'm trying to think? What would Hiss do?
There's an idea.
Right.
Try touching it with a weapon. Or a stick or something.
Do you want me to shoot it?
Hiss. I'm trying to. It's really difficult for me. I've got to separate David from Hiss, and Hiss would 100% grab the axe. That's what
Then do
Hiss
it.
would do.
Then do
Hiss
it.
is going to reach out and grab that fucking axe,
Do it.
and he grabs it, and he grabs hold of the hilt.
Okay. He has a hold of the hilt.
And then he just goes, oh, here we go. And he just rips the axe from the wall.
No, he doesn't.
That was the intention.
Interesting.
I think
Doesn't
it's probably
apply.
Kind of,
strength check.
no.
No.
If
You
it'll
just
make you
don't
feel
do it.
better.
Oh.
I don't think it's a strength thing. I think it's some kind of magic holding it there.
Oh.
Okay, guys, something tells me, I don't know, that this is here magically. It's magically embedded to the wall. I don't.
That would be
There's
my
no
guess.
getting it out then.
Yeah. It might be connected to whatever the numbers are.
I wonder if
That
Ash,
54,
if you
39 thing.
hand it out of there.
No. Not if you
Or
can't pull
maybe
it out.
this is a warning that says we shouldn't be messing with this thing.
Or it's a puzzle.
Or, hypothetically, whatever's in that tomb, that's its weapon.
That would be a good guess. Quite possible.
I'm kind of watching Greg's face for signs of doom.
I can't read him.
Are we messing up right now? Yeah. He's got a great poker face. There's no way to tell what's coming.
There is an element of Greg that is always that scene from Lion King where Scar goes, "I am surrounded by idiots." There's like a percentage of it which is always that. So that's where the poker face comes in. God damn it!
You do prove them right sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I answered the question. What do we do first? I think we have to open the tomb.
Okay.
I feel like we don't. I think it got said by Nargle early on into the thing, and it also got said by Rowan. We don't know if what we're looking for is in that tomb. So therefore,
we don't know that it's not in there.
Right.
Yeah.
So we should try to open this. I think if we all were to get on one side here, just figure out which way it opens. Does it open from the east, or does it open from the west and lift up that way, or does the whole lid come off? I think consider that if we open it and don't want it open, will we be able to close it? That's another question.
I think it's a case of we push the sigils that are the numbers in that order on the side, and it opens however it wants to open.
All right. I vote we hit 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, and 42.
If you're gonna hit numbers, then it should be 54, 3.
Did literally no one get the Lost reference there?
I got it.
Okay.
No, I didn't. That's because I
No.
really watch it. But I mean, yeah, if you're gonna hit numbers, those are the numbers I would hit.
Yes.
Okay,
think so.
I'm gonna. Hiss pulls out his sword, his great sword, and points it directly at the tomb, and says, "Somebody else push this. I'm gonna ready an action for if something comes out of that and means us harm. I'm gonna strike it."
Yeah.
But your action has to be to help us lift this thing.
Yeah.
I think two of you could lift it. No, you don't have to lift it. Press the buttons first. Press the sigils first.
Yeah.
Figure if it doesn't open on that, then we'll open it. We'll physically open it.
Action though, and that is if I see anything attacking the party, I will immediately cast Sanctuary on Athelion.
Okay,
Okay, awesome.
that seems good.
All right.
Press the sigils in the numbers that Ash gives you. I think in the
Okay.
order.
All right. Which ones do I press, Ash?
I believe it was 5, 4, 3, and then 9.
Okay, I've got 5, and there's a 3 here.
Yeah.
And Nargle.
Yeah, it was the numbers that were on the team.
Press them in order, guys. I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready, Nargle?
I don't know what numbers I'm pushing.
5, 4, 3, 9.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, and 9. Just that's it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 5 and 4 here. You got 3 and 9 there. How's that?
All right. These are 4 out of 11 numbers, but I mean, let's give it a shot.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Keep pressing them.
Hand on 3 and hand on 9.
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 9. A 5, 4, and here we go. We're pressing them.
Are you pressing them all at once?
Yes. Well, 5 first, then the 4, and then Nargles.
The 3
Hopefully.
and then the 9.
Yeah.
When the 9 is depressed, a grating sound issues forth, and the top slab of the stone pedestal of the stone monument slides back just a bit, and it looks like what is now apparent as a lid could possibly be pushed further.
Okay, so
Guys, before you push anything, Hiss is going to really quickly, because there's a crack large enough, isn't there, Greg? There's a large enough to be able to see inside, but not necessarily see much inside. I'm guessing there's like a crack to.
I didn't get that impression.
Not really. It hasn't moved enough that you really get a look into.
It's still dark in there.
It's a pretty thick box, and the lid didn't really move far enough to expose the interior yet.
I get the impression what happened was it was just unlocked or loosened or something.
Right.
Okay. What I was going to do is pick up a rock, cast a light cantrip on it, and drop it in. So that we can.
I think we probably have to push the lid to get a rock in there.
Yeah. So if you can hear his.
I mean, it's something you could do while people were pushing the lid open, assuming it had to slide.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I reckon between the two of you, you might be able to open that lid. I can do that.
Nargle, you want to give it a shove with me?
Okie dokie. Push it.
What do you think?
Push it real good.
Push it real good. Let's go.
One of you give me a strength check with advantage.
Okay, you do it. I didn't do it with advantage, so you do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
15 and 9.
Yeah, you together you can. And it starts to move. And as it does move, you notice that the block beneath the slab is hollow. And
Ooh.
inside is a crumbling skeleton decked out in decayed finery.
Oh,
To have been a
it's a
man
lit.
taller than average, obviously of great importance, because gems and other small adornments of value lie on and around its body, whatever. Covering what the skull is a mask of jade with cowrie-shaped eyes and obsidian pupils. Around the corpse's neck is a jade pendant carved with the face of a human-like bat.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe he is
Don't
bad.
touch anything. Don't put anything in this box yet. I want to investigate for booby traps. I want to look and see is there anything that kind of a trap that can be triggered if we put anything in the box or reach our hands into it.
Good one.
I have a question. Why
Yes.
would anyone make something like that to put it inside a sarcophagus?
Well, there's a pretty harrowing warning to us about joining this guy. I'm imagining it's him
It does
inviting.
no harm to check. I'd say go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
because we're if we're going to start rooting around in here, there's a threat, right? There's a threat that kind of was warning us against even coming into this room, but it would have
Yeah.
taken too long to check the room for traps, and there didn't seem to be any. So now we're messing with this thing, and there's some gems and stuff in here that we need to look at so that we can see is this what we need for the broker, right? In
And
order
I
to
get that. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is this man appears to be made of jewels.
right.
No.
That
No. He's where
just
he
got a lot of them
died.
in there.
Yeah,
he's wearing the
he's
jewels.
yeah,
'Cause
he
I-
was
I-
buried wearing all this shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
he's
so
decayed.
the things you were describing were laying like on his eyes, not actually making his eyes.
Yeah, like there's a jade mask on his face, and the rest of it was
Ah,
just
okay,
shrouding up.
okay. I was taking that all wrong.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
pendant that would have been around his neck.
Mhm.
He's an important dude, basically.
A bat, yeah.
Yeah,
I
less
do
Kingdom of the
need-
Crystal Skull.
I do need a charisma save from everyone, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
It's everybody. Bollocks.
yeah.
Is that including Athelion?
Yeah, I'll roll hers.
Oh, okay. So it does reach me. Okay, I'll check. All right. Let's see then.
I'll take a 15, but I don't think it's going to be high enough.
Very glad I got it. Oh,
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll that. I can do it.
Yeah.
oh, your chronal shift.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. That's how you do that shit.
Right.
Okay.
At least we have one charismatic person in the group. Here we are. All right.
Yeah. I am suddenly glad I upped my charisma.
Yeah,
Right.
body in the box, hollow slab, crumbling skeleton, decayed finery, jade mask, jade pendant, various other stuff in and around. And Rowan, do you want to give me an investigation check?
I do. I absolutely do. Come on.
Nice.
You
we got
don't
27. Jesus.
That's
All right.
good.
All right.
What I want to see.
You
Thank you,
don't
Tamoachan.
see anything that would appear to be a trap mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've been more
so it doesn't-
worried about some kind of magic going active and this skeleton coming to life.
Right. That's magic's one thing I can't check. You want to check for magic?
Can I do another Arcana?
It would take me a few minutes.
Can I do another Arcana check? Because of his last Arcana check, just be like,
yeah, if you want to try.
just because I feel like Hiss would actually do it. Like,
after last time, go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah,
guys, there is no magic here. There.
You
In
don't
fact,
think
I'm not even sure if magic exists.
You're not really even looking in the right direction right now, but yeah, we're over here. In case,
What,
over here.
Greg, what did you just say?
it was a nice thought.
Greg, did you say something?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, I can very confidently say there is no magic in this box. I feel like this is pretty goodies.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
I can confidently say that fills me with no confidence.
I have no confidence in that.
Well,
Right.
you see, you all got what you needed from that. The way it works.
I'm gonna have to check everything when I'm able to.
Right.
I love Ash being like, I'm gonna have to check everything out.
Yeah.
If Hiss is saying there's no magic, then there's definitely magic.
Yeah, I'm not trusting that word.
Ash is our voice of reason, right? So
Yeah.
if we didn't have Ash, none of us would even be here right now.
I have come. Yeah, I've come to the sudden and quick and sudden realization that Hiss has the same energy as Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Right.
Just like, yeah, boys of Kiska boys. It's like, it's very like, I don't know, guys.
Mhm.
Like himbo energy. I don't know. I feel like, well, I mean, Hiss is curious, but he's not fucking Abu the monkey from Aladdin. He's not going to just start taking shit and touch nothing but the lamp kind of fucking shit.
Of course not. Of course.
Yeah, that's Ron's job.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Mhm.
Well,
All right.
I mean, the payment for the job is in there.
We definitely need to.
Somebody's gonna have to divest some of those things.
Somebody's gonna have to what?
Grab some of those things so we can analyze them later.
Okay.
Well, then we need to push this lid open.
Yeah.
I thought you had.
No, it cracked open just a little bit. We haven't moved it since then.
I'm still fully expecting this thing to come alive and attack us. So.
Yeah, the last thing that you want is me without a weapon in my hand right now.
Yeah.
Well, as you're not over there trying to get the axe, why don't you help us move this lid?
Well, like I'm saying, okay, I can do. I thought to be fair, with the 15, you might have been able to get it open, but okay.
I mean,
well, maybe we gotta roll again.
Right.
And even then, when we moved it, we were able to move it barely. It barely scooted. If we're trying to push it open, I think we might need a little bit more help.
Yeah, we need your hand. I can barely reach up to this lid to push on it, so I mean, Noggle's kind of doing all the work.
Okay,
we are little folk, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'll roll a strength check with advantage. Then if you're helping me.
Okay.
And strength check.
Nice.
That wasn't help.
Yeah, you can push the lid off of it.
Nice.
See what was described.
Yeah.
It's hollow, crumbling skeleton, cage binary, jade mask, jade pendant, other fine, nifty, neat stuff.
I'm curious if any of the gems that we're looking for are inside this thing.
Yeah, me too. I might need a hand getting up on the edge here.
We're looking for a citrine. I don't think it's in there.
I didn't hear what you said, Steve.
We're looking for a citrine.
What was the broker looking for?
A citrine.
Oh, is it? I thought we're looking for the gem, but there was another item as well, wasn't there?
Right. Yeah, the thing that the broker wanted.
Platinum.
He didn't tell us what. Oh,
all
it was
right.
scales.
So the broker's looking for the citrine, but we still need to find those gems. Is it not possible that I mean, are we saying it's a bad idea to look in here for these things?
No, we need to look in there. We do.
No, we're just keeping in mind what our mission is.
Right.
Okay.
So we might not find that, but we are looking for these gems that.
Yeah, I would just
You know.
advise you to be careful because there might be magic on them.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how to
Necrotic.
be careful around magic.
Okay, just
Uh,
do what you can.
I don't know how to be
Well,
careful.
do you
Well,
have some
casual.
advice? I mean, what could I do to be careful?
Well,
I mean, you're the one that knows about magic. Is all I'm saying. I don't know anything
put the
about it.
mask on for one thing.
Okay.
Mhm. But it's so pretty. But it's so pretty, Ash. Like, his reaches in and his goes. Okay, if you need me to get something, I'll grab the pendant.
All right.
Okay.
Is that okay? I'm reaching forward.
Until I've had a chance.
Yeah,
to...
the
Oh, okay.
pendant is a beautiful jade pendant carved very meticulously into the shape of a face of a human-like bat.
Mhm.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. Ash, do you want me to grab it?
Yes.
I grab it.
Okay. It stirs up some dust as you pick it up.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
don't put anything on, and like, let's put it out of the way, like in a bag or something. So
Yeah.
I can identify it later.
To be fair, his knapsack's probably quite empty. So if you want to put the stuff in there,
That'll
I
work.
can also carry it.
That'll work.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want? I grab the other. I grab the items, leaving the mask to be the last thing that I grab.
Yeah.
There are a pair of bracers on it.
Yeah.
On the corpse, there are a couple of rings. Hold on.
Is there any sort of connection with the axe? Like, does the axe look the same as any of these items?
No, it
Hold
looks
on,
like
one thing at a time. All
Yeah,
right.
it's not. It's not like the braces have like the same pattern on them or something like that. Is what I'm looking for.
No, they're just jade bead bracelets.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
It looks like one of this. Well, you wouldn't see that yet. Or that. Or that. There are jade beads scattered throughout. Some shaped like spheres, some shaped like cylinders, some shaped like floral buds or flowers or pumpkins or melons or the occasional snake's head.
I would like to grab the gems that are in there.
All right.
Okay, I mean there's a lot.
Fine.
Well, do we
A
have
lot.
a pouch or something?
His has some bags he's going to put stuff in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
You hold open the bag, and I will put the gems inside of it.
okay. Yeah, he's doing that.
That's a lot of gems.
Well, I figure one way or another it'll be beneficial. Either it's treasure that'll give us money, or it's one of the gems we're looking for.
There is also the option where this is all cursed, and we're all gonna.
So no.
Where
Yeah.
each gem issues 1 point of necrotic damage or something.
That would be the worst case scenario.
On the middle finger of each hand are carved jade rings, one in the form of a man holding the moon, and the other the form of a panther ready to strike.
Oh boy.
Ooh, I would like to grab the panther one.
I now feel like that panther outside was protecting this. Like,
You know, something tells me that those both have to work together somehow. I don't know why I have that feeling, but
yeah.
I mean, there's one on each hand, and this guy, I'm assuming that this may have been some kind of a warrior or a leader of warriors or
What was his
something.
name? What was his name again?
He could be a priest. He could be a shaman. Who knows?
He could be ashamed.
He could be like Guinevere too.
Was Tolokis Papalokos.
I repeat that name. Nothing.
Don't say it too loud; he might wake up.
Yeah, it's kind of.
You already said it once. Don't say it again.
Don't say it 3 times.
He says it,
that's what I
the
was
thing
thinking.
starts to get up. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Go back to sleep."
It's okay.
Let's not wait.
Lying amongst the hip bones is a 6-foot-long statue of a faceless man with large pointed ears.
Do not let that touch the floor, Rowan.
Yeah,
Oh, why not?
Let's leave the statues alone.
At the feet of the skeleton lie 2 small containers made of glazed clay, one fitted with flower-shaped plugs at both ends, and the other holding a 1-inch diameter piece of mother of pearl.
Oh boy.
Do they have markings on them?
No.
Similar to the urns? No? Okay.
All right.
That's what I was going to ask you. So, okay, no. They have some kind of importance, though.
Above the mask on what would have been the forehead is a diadem of dark opals and jade discs.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Something tells me we shouldn't mess with the mask at all. But
Yeah.
then again, what mystery lies under it? Is it there's something? I don't know. Like,
Hold on. Let me make a phone call. Jim Carrey, should we put on the green mask?
Yeah. No.
that's what I did. No.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely do not put it on. At least not until I had a chance to identify it.
We can put it on Athelion, right?
Definitely not.
Just for a minute.
No. Yeah, no. All right. Can you use detect magic? Have you done that with the stuff in here?
I could, but I needed to use it as a ritual, and that would take me quite a few minutes.
Well, I'm rather curious about these gems, and it would be nice to kind of check the things that we got from inside the sarcophagus anyway. Really.
Yeah. Well, I guess
weird.
while you guys are doing that, I can cast detect magic as a ritual.
Yeah.
Do you need me?
Sorry.
Do you need me? Do you need me to guard Athelion?
That's probably not a bad idea, because if I'm going to be focusing on casting the spell, I can't cast anything to protect her.
Okay, I shall head over here and guard Athelion.
Right.
And
good.
you while you're doing the ritual.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. All right.
And I will try to stand where I can have Hiss's back as well as yours. Ash and Nargle.
Yeah.
Be careful.
For what?
It'll be like butter over too much bread.
Yes, it's true. Too much butter over hardly any bread.
Never mind the butter. I don't know about any of it. I don't.
It's in your other pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Nargle, there is a swarm of bats in the hallway.
Oh
Well,
boy.
bats
Oh
in the
boy.
hallway.
Yeah. Is everything okay in there, you guys? Ash?
We got. We've got.
There's a
bats
little
in the
something going on in here, but I think I might be able to deal with it.
Initiative.
All right.
Initiative.
I'm relaying this
For
information
everyone?
to-
Nice.
Well, yeah, we might as well roll it for everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what kind of pussy ass initiative was that?
Yeah. Just look at mine and you'll feel better about things. Traps.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Oh,
Oh,
9.17.
You did just a little bit better than I did.
That's all right.
18.
No.
Thank you, Father. Yes, I will take the bat as my symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
All right.
All right. Ash, you kind of hear some commotion going on, but you're first in initiative.
All right. I think I can see the bats from here. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I'm just gonna come in and tell everybody we got bats outside.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
I'm just gonna continue focusing on my spell.
Ashto, I do what you must. Continue
Yeah.
doing what you are doing.
Hiss.
Yeah.
Well, do I know? Hiss doesn't really know what. I mean, you mentioned the
I've
bat.
relayed to you, you know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm pointing where they are, so you can go get them if you want to.
Okay. Well, I can only travel. What's the distance that Hiss can travel?
Yeah.
Hiss can travel 40 feet.
That's
So, I mean, to be fair, Hiss can get to
Look at you
there.
and your big and tall 40 feet.
Yeah. Hiss makes it to the doorway. And then can't really do anything else.
All right. The
You're
swarm of,
doing something. You're protecting me while I'm casting my spell.
Yes.
swarm of bats is swarming Nargle, and they're getting in your hair.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You know how long I worked on this hairdo this morning?
Did 3 piercing damage.
Ah,
And Hiss.
you
Not
natty little bastards.
that way. Rowan, another swarm of bats coming from the south. And they
Oh,
are
shit.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, they're right on me here. All right.
And they
Oh,
did
shit. They're coming at us
1
from both
piercing.
sides.
Say
Sorry.
it again.
Watch out for the bats that fly through the air. They scream and they screech and they nest in your hair.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Did I take any damage? I didn't hear it.
You take 1 point of piercing
point.
damage. And
Ow, got it.
Rowan and Nargle, I need Constitution saves, please.
Constitution saves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
And 12.
Rowan.
Okay, I'm turning towards these guys right here, kind of in a panic, and I'm grabbing my short sword because they're right on me, and I'm going to take a swing at them as hard as I can.
Oh, 13.
Okay,
But
that
it is an
does hit.
unholy 13.
No, it does hit.
Nice.
4 piercing.
Although you kind of notice that you're stabbing into a swarm, so you don't really make a solid connection with it.
Hold on. Is your sword doing what mine was? Because you got +6 on your short sword, and you should be doing better than a 4 piercing.
Yeah, but that's to hit. 6 + 6 is to hit.
Let me check.
I mean, if
don't
he's
know.
continuously getting 4 damage, then yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Nargo, I do just want to point out that you appear to have a rapier that would be doing more damage, but
Oh, that's right. I do as well.
no, that short sword is giving you.
Yeah, you have a rapier.
Actually, you have a couple entries for short, so let me clean this up real quick.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them. I don't know what's going on there.
And the same with my greatsword. I've got 3.
All right, we'll deal with the broader issue.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now, let me make sure I do this so that we only have to clean up one of them.
Yeah, I have a short bow, a dagger, short sword, scimitar, and rapier. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have multiple copies of each. It might be from when I had to recreate these sheets. So let me.
That's when I noticed it. I've just worked off the top ones. Yeah.
Yeah, damage D6 plus dex. That's right. Attack D6 plus dex. Short bow D6 plus dex. Dagger 4 plus dex.
I have a question when you're done there, Greg.
Scimitar. Screw that. Rapier. Kill that. Let's kill that. Let's kill that.
Thank you. That makes it easier for me to
Yeah.
work off of my sheet too. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And keep in mind that rapier is a finesse weapon. So.
Yeah, why would using a rapier be doing more damage than a shatter spike?
Not a shatter spike, but
Then a short sword, yes.
right.
Because short sword is D6, rapier I think is D8.
Oh, did you mean Rowan when you
Yeah.
said
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm speaking to Rowan.
Yeah.
We look similar since we both have the same amount of rat guts
I get
in our
it.
hair.
Uh-huh. All halflings look the same. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
We've
I
heard it
know,
before.
but we're used to it, so just don't worry about it.
You're hairy and you smell like breakfast. So yeah, I get you mixed up.
Right. Speaking of which, are we ever going to get to have
I gotta
another
say-
breakfast again?
I gotta say, if they could come up with a cologne or something that smelled like breakfast, I would totally wear that shit.
We could always slather down with that pocket steak that
I don't think we need to go near that pocket steak. I think Hiss might cut off our hands.
that also might be what's attracting all of this stuff.
Nobody's asked me politely if they want some.
Oh no, you can have all the steak you want.
Yeah. I'm sure that David might not want to share the pocket steak, but Hiss would be open to it.
This is a man of simple tastes.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. And he would like to share those simple tastes with his friends.
Well,
We'll keep an eye on it, Rowan, but that should straighten out your damage.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm like you said, I'm swinging at a swarm. I felt the sword kind of make a little bit of contact on the broadsides with these things as they're moving out of the way. So
you should be able to roll that again, though, now that you have it fixed.
yeah, but I think we'll just move forward with it because when I come back for them, then they're all dead. I'm gonna kill them all with one hit. You watch.
Nargle, you are facing a swarm of bats.
Okay. Okay.
Make your enemies fear your dread.
Here we go. Kabam! 10.
Okay. Okay.
No.
No?
You swing right through them.
God damn it, you slippery little fuckers. Take this.
Okay.
I'm assuming 17 hits
Yes.
and 8 slashing.
Yes, although you also notice that, you're slashing at a swarm, so you clip some wings, but you also kind of go through.
Does anybody have a broom?
Right?
Prestidigitation.
You were thinking about those things, that one with the key, huh?
Ash.
Yep.
All right. I have to focus on my spell right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'm going to get out of the way for now.
Yeah, maybe come back over here.
You sure?
Yeah, get in the shadows.
Yeah.
We don't need your spell getting messed up by any of this.
Yeah.
I got this. Your 6 o'clock, and Nargle's got your 12.
Yeah, I got Hiss right next to me too, so we're good.
Hiss, you see Nargle flailing at a swarm of bats in front of you, and you hear Rowan flailing at a swarm of bats behind you.
Nargle sounds rather irritated.
Yeah, I shout. I shout quickly. Who wants help?
I think probably Rowan needs the help.
Okay.
I am flailing.
He's a bit more
louder.
squishy than I am.
That's actually accurate.
Just keep them off me.
You want me to go back to Rowan then?
If you get on the other side of him, then we might make. I don't know if you can do that or not, but
Yeah, we can. Yeah, go flank him.
I'm
flank.
Panicking as I say that. It's just so you know.
Yeah.
I go for an attack on the bats then. Is that with advantage then? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to hit.
You're still doing the -5 thing, unless you're calling that.
Oh, sorry, I should say. Yeah, Great Weapon Master. Is that a hit, DM?
Yeah, you got a solid hit.
So plus 10 on that then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Basically,
calculated.
That doesn't include
foot
the,
off of one bat.
Weapon Master. Yeah.
Hold on. What was that, Steve?
That doesn't include the Great Weapon Master, so yeah, it would be a plus 10.
Yeah.
No,
Well, it's doing the -5, so I mean,
It shouldn't be doing that rage damage. I'll just quickly turn that off. Oh, there's a new thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it does. I don't think it does include the Great Weapon Master because there's a button that's now underneath on Global Damage Modifier that does say 10. So, yeah. Sorry, it
and
wasn't there previously.
you have it turned on, so it is.
I have it
applying-
now turned on, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go for another swing. Great Weapon Master. I'm assuming that hit.
damn!
Very good.
He critted that sumbitch with Great Weapon Master. Motherfucker, that's a good hit.
Hiss
That-
just
those
goes
are some-
crazy with his great sword, performing a blender maneuver in the air, despite the fact that none of you have made a daiquiri.
He's just spinning it like a lightsaber, just walking towards them. Like
He just showers himself and Rowan with back guts.
Nargle is
Is
just
it
like,
good?
whoa. Completely blown away. Like he ain't never seen some shit like that before.
And somewhere in lost and faraway Gotham, a small child cries.
Yeah.
Quite loudly too, but alone.
No, my bad.
Well, not
Yeah.
if you count his dead parents.
Well, that's true.
My parents are dead.
Thank you,
I
Hiss.
killed them and they die.
Get him, Chris.
Just screaming.
They're getting away.
Ignore the screaming child. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Bruce,
He's got a
we
butler, he'll be fine.
Yes,
Bruce,
We need to
that
protect.
whole form just falls out of the air dead.
Okay.
Just slaughtered.
Awesome. We need to protect Ethelion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we so as soon as we
Nargo.
can, we need to get over to Nargo and help him as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Hiss.
I can't do what I was thinking about doing.
Yeah,
Nargo.
clean that sword. It's nasty.
It's in your hair and does 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh
Okay.
crap.
Were you saying that I was up, Greg?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Rowan's up. But you took Nargo, you took 2 points of piercing.
Ah, okay, that's what I missed. All right.
Yeah.
But bam, 2 points.
And Rowan, you have been splattered with back guts and guano.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of. I got some in my mouth. Actually, it's horrible. So.
You know, now would be a really awesome time for like a death metal scream, splattered in guts and everything.
But
Right.
Rowan, you said that you like to eat anything.
I mean-
What's going on?
Plenty of components for a wild magic fireball. I'm just saying.
So I'm going to come here.
Say that again, Greg. You cut out in the first part of it.
Back guano was always the primary spell component for a fireball. I said plenty of components for a wild
Right.
magic fireball.
Mhm.
That's why Fizbin was always looking for it in his pouches.
Mm.
Mm.
And let's see. I'm going to fire a shot at these guys right here. As futile as it might be, it's the best I could do. Oh, whoops! I did not mean to roll that at advantage. Crap.
Can you imagine that job?
13.
What do you do for a living? Oh, I dig shit out of a cave.
You were throwing a dagger at him.
No, I fired a short bow. Oh, I guess it is the dagger.
you
Yeah,
used that
so I
instead of short bow, yeah.
I threw a dagger right at the middle of the swarm. As futile as I know it might be, it was.
I
No.
mean, it seems to have hit. So give me some damage.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see. What we got.
Nice.
5 piercing.
Yep. you see a bat fly, just plummet from the air with a dagger in its chest.
Yeah.
No, Squeakers. He was one day away from retirement.
And as it lays there on the cold, unforgiving stone floor, it just looks up and says, "Et tu, Brute?"
Et tu, Brute. Et tu, Roane.
Just rendering into Caesar what Caesar's.
Oh, I like that morbid joke from you, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
yeah.
see a morbid side from you very often. That was very cool.
Occasionally.
Nargle, you're up. You're facing the bats that keep getting in your hair.
All right. I just cannot do with you messing up my hair.
All right.
I think one of them just shit down.
I
the back of his
tossed
shirt.
around all night to get this haircut, to get this hairdo just the way I like it.
Mm.
Okay, all right.
Well, yeah.
If
So you're
this
going to
keeps
have to
happening,
suck
just
10 slashing damage.
we can cut your
Okay.
hair off.
And then-
you take a few random wings off for sure.
Okay.
That'll make him fly
23,
funny.
that'll do it again. 9 more slashing. And just because this is starting to piss me off, we're going to action surge.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on.
Not action surge. It looks like I used it already.
You did. You used it last
Okay.
session.
All right. I guess that's what I'm going to do then.
All right, Ash.
I'm still focusing on my spell.
Hiss.
His. Well, I mean, he can't do much. He's sort of back where he started. Oh, hang on. I can get there. Can I get there?
Yeah, 35.
That's
you got
within
40,
40
feet,
feet.
Yeah.
right? You
His
get right
gets
next
to
to him.
Noggle
Beside.
and goes to swing as the bats with Great Weapon Master. Go.
Hey, bada, 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 bada.
Oh, no, I don't get advantage. I don't get advantage, but
Damn.
You don't need it.
no. Die, you badly bats.
All right. You
Doesn't
cause a
21.
flurry of bat wings and heads and legs and talons to fall from this swarm, which
You
is
removed bat heads in a way that would make Ozzy proud.
matter. Mhm.
But he didn't bite them off.
this
Have I-
swarm is visibly
Greg.
smaller than it was.
Okay. Go for one more hit.
That's it.
Damn.
Yikes.
All right, and that is another swarm of bats down.
Shoot.
Noggle, why didn't you use your great sword and kill them all?
I don't have that.
Oh, sorry. You don't? Okay. You could just you do. If you got bat in your hair, you got bat in your hair. Would you like me to?
I got bat shit in my hair.
Would you like me to cut it out for you? And he goes to grab your hair out and gets the sword just to try and help you if you want.
Don't cut it out, man.
Um,
Look at this gorgeous mane. You can't cut this.
But it's full of bat shit.
I can clean it once I'm done with my spell hiss.
All right, that'll work.
Okay.
All right. That's kind of it. There's dead bat parts, dead rat
Mhm.
parts.
I love the idea of this room just being knee deep in bat and rat. I'm just wading through it.
They're all things that are on the body.
This
And
feels like
Poor Athelion over here is kind of covered in now dried dead rat, and there's
Yeah.
now splatter spread of debris, shall we say, to be polite about it, all over her.
Athelion, if you're watching this, we promise we're gonna clean. We promise we're gonna clean off the rat guts and the bat guts.
Athelion, if you're watching this, I promise you nothing.
You should have been sleeping with your mouth closed, though, and there's not
Yeah.
much I can do to get that out.
Yeah,
for you,
yeah.
so.
Unfortunately, Greg didn't specify that you were sleeping with your mouth closed, and we just all assumed you were sleeping with your mouth open. So that's on you, mate. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You have never actively told us that Athelion doesn't sleep with her mouth open. Therefore, we assume.
Oh, damn.
The fucking dumbest canon thing we can think of.
That's nasty.
Poor gal. Yeah.
All
Well,
right. What do y'all want to do?
I guess I want to pull the rat guts and the bat guts out of Athelion's mouth.
Okay.
Well, I will take care of Athelion as soon as I'm done with the spell. Is my spell
yeah,
done?
we'll just let's leave her.
All right, but while you're doing the spell, she's got that nasty shit in her mouth. I'm just taking it out. That's all I'm saying.
Ash, let's let Ash finish the spell.
And then I'll take care of you guys. Jesus.
Do we want to do anything with the mask on this, creepy guy over here?
Glowing or not, and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no for now.
Okay.
I mean, no was kind of the default reasonable answer I came up with as well.
Yeah, let's just wait and see what I can find out, and then we'll decide what to do.
Yeah.
Can I, as
All right,
David, say something very quickly?
Yes.
Right. Okay. One of my favorite films. I didn't clock this until we really jumped into the next fight. One of my favorite films ever is The Mummy.
It's really good. Yeah.
Yes.
Now
Absolutely.
but they do something in The Mummy that we just did. I don't think any of us really clocked it until I fucking doing it.
As soon as you started talking about canopic jars, I was all over that shit.
I have a really horrible feeling. I just got David has this. I've got some Imhotep feelings going on right here, and I don't like the fact that fucker didn't wake up.
Greg,
Yes.
you said you wanted to know when this happened. As we were all just kind of sitting around waiting for Ash, and it has been a while. I'd like to smoke a pipe.
Go off?
Okay.
Okay, good. So what do I see that's going?
Ash, you can complete your spell.
All right, I'm done. And then So okay, so once that's done, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation, like one by one, just to clean all the bat and rat stuff, and then I'm going to go and see what's glowing out of whether the mask is glowing, what of the stuff we took is glowing.
The jade bracelets are glowing. The 2 rings glowing. The axe on the far wall is glowing.
Okay. Mask?
No.
Oh, mask isn't
mask
glowing.
Or the pendant is glowing.
The pendant's not glowing either. Okay. So the pendant and the mask are not glowing. You can take you can try to take the mask.
Well, you've already taken the pendant off of the body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The mask is the one thing we weren't sure about, so I think that's gonna be the last thing we're gonna put in the bag.
Hey, Rowan?
Well, if I've got the bag of stuff, do you want me to go and grab it?
Yes.
Okay. This goes over to the mask. Leans down and
Initiative.
yeah, there we fucking go. You see what I mean, guys? You see what I mean? This is Imhotep. This is the Scarab Beetles all over again.
Yeah, I thought it was possible. Okay.
Did you hear me, Rowan?
No.
I happen to be smoking a bit of pipe here, and I thought maybe you might like a little bit.
I don't think now's the time.
Yes. I would as soon as we don't die.
As soon. Oh,
There's
Oh,
no
get
danger.
everyone
here we
else
Mm-hmm.
to talk.
All right.
Whew.
We tried. Okay.
Oh, that's a high initiative, Greg.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Did
gonna
you
be
ask for
okay.
you asked for initiative? I missed that. I guess.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. You did. Yeah.
I know exactly what my first action is going to fucking be.
Mm. Okay. I got it. Oof, that's not good.
All right. As soon as the mask is removed from the skull,
Mhm.
dust stirs up in clouds around the body and begins to gather on the bones, rapidly coalescing around itself as you see the corpse knitting itself back together.
The
That's where
the mask was keeping it down.
and that's where we are when it's Ash's turn.
All
So
right.
put the mask back on.
Well, we don't. That's going to be. It's going to take his turn. So, first thing I'm going to do, bonus action, cast Sanctuary on Athelion.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And for my next trick, it's going to be Scorching Ray on the undead thing.
Ah.
7 level.
So we shouldn't try to talk to him first. Reason this out.
I know.
Whoa.
I think this is something Ash would do, to be honest. But she really does not like undead. 22.
Please tell me that fucking hits.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right. 9.
Okay.
Second shot. 18.
No.
Wow. That is a high DC. That's high AC. So let's try a third one. All right, let's know. Yeah, that hits. And that's 12. So that is 21 points of damage total.
Okay.
Wait, an 18 didn't hit?
Yeah, it's a high AC. Yeah.
Okay. Hits.
Yeah. Wait, hang on, what?
You're
Hiss,
up.
yeah, hiss. Okay, his first action is to go, oh god, I'm really sorry, and he tries to put the mask back on it. Like,
Make an unarmed attack.
okay, what's that? Sorry, what do I
Roll a
roll?
d20, I guess.
Pretty much a strength check.
Ah.
Okay. Come on. I'm
boy.
gonna spend an inspiration.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can it kind of slides off and then you kind of steel yourself and try and push it back on, but it kind of turns its head away.
Yeah.
No, this is yours. No, this is yours. And Hiss is insisting. He's trying to put it back on. Like, no. You come here. We'll give you the mask.
Roll it.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Rowan is going to take a shot here with the short sword. I mean, with the short bow. Yeah.
Oh, that's not gonna be enough.
It just goes through its rib cage.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I hate this guy.
We're
I hate
talking
him.
at least a 19 to hit.
Does it at least stick in the wall next to the axe?
It just kind of flies off in the darkness and clatters on the floor.
I've got this horrible feeling because this fucker hasn't even got his axe yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're looking at him, his dusted body, his dusted, dried out, sinewy body continues to knit itself back together.
Mm.
And he simply looks around while this is happening.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Imhotep. Imhotep.
Yep.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I wish I thought of it
I'm trying to
sooner.
do as much damage as possible before this guy completely feels himself.
I'm going to carry on my turn, trying to get this mask on him.
Naragal, you're up.
Mm.
Hit him with the pipe.
Don't 1, 2, 3, 10. All right, I can't get there from here, but I think I might be able to shoot something at him. Yes, I have a longbow. Let's try that. Longbow at this guy.
Mm.
14. That's not going to do it.
Nope. It just skitters on past him into the darkness.
All right. 20.
Oh, that might.
That hits him.
Thank God for that.
And 10 piercing.
All right. The arrow plunges into his reassembling rib cage and then just kind of hangs there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this at all.
Ash.
All right. I'm gonna since I can tell that this guy can regenerate. I've got just the thing for him. Let me move here where it's seen, and I'm going to hit him with chill touch.
Damn. That's how you do that.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's 23, and he should be unable to regenerate for another turn. Let me check if that's right. Yeah, I can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and he will also have disadvantage on attack roll against me until the end of my until the end of my next turn.
Ash, make a wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't like this.
Mm.
You take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Whoa.
Damn.
Why?
27. Okay. It's probably because of whatever kind of creature he is.
I mean, he looks a little full of himself, so you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He's still chill touch, so he can't regenerate.
Okay. Well, now's a good time to smack him some.
Yeah.
Hiss.
I mean, I stated what Hiss would be trying to do per turn. I'm not gonna sway my decision on this. Hiss won't be attacking this fucker. Hiss is going to try and get this mask back on him.
Yeah, that's fine. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, because it started when he put the mask on.
Yeah, I mean, he clearly does not like that mask, so it's
Yeah, he if he'd have just let me put it back on him, then that's different. But he was contesting a strength check.
yeah.
Come on, roll high, you fucking idiot.
All right. You know what? I'm going to use one of my chronal shifts and let you re-roll that.
Oh, that would be very handy. Come on. I just need you to actually do something. Come on, Hiss.
That's better.
Not by much, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Come on. Tell me it's enough.
Oh boy.
Tell me it's enough.
You push the mask onto his face.
Yeah. And
Yes, well, there's not really an and. You push the mask onto his face. Rowan.
Okay, I'm gonna try to tack that mask onto his face before it falls off with a quick little short bow action. Oh boy. Attempt.
No, but it does bounce off the mask, so good aim.
I think I knocked some dust off of the left eyeball.
that's good.
He stands and begins walking towards this wall.
Oh boy. Okay, this is
Okay.
not good, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Battle plans changed.
I'm feeling that chill again from way over here that I felt when I was way over there.
Nurgle.
So good. Leave me alone.
Oh, we're in trouble, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not good.
I got 11 points. I have
Yeah.
11 days to live.
Yeah.
Did I say days? I meant seconds.
I think it's at
Yeah.
this point I'm gonna start.
Are you thinking we should run?
No,
Not yet.
I don't think we can.
I don't think we can either. I think this is do or die.
No. Yeah. Let's just.
There's
keep
no such
going.
thing as a do or die thing.
We're
where you
already
can't
inflicting
run.
a fair amount of damage against him. It might be that mask might prevent him from regenerating.
Yeah, I also think that this guy is gonna chase us down.
That might happen, but I'm there's no such thing as a chance where a chance where we can't run if necessary. It's better than dying, right?
We're not
That
in
is
that
true, but I don't know if we're in that position to do that. We got to carry Athelion, you know.
Take an action or lose your round.
Do something.
Okay. Well,
We're not
Alrighty.
running to attack him. Is my thinking.
We got to kill this guy.
well, I don't really know how if we're at this point.
Yeah.
We need to at least get in flanking position to have some kind of advantage in this fight.
Yes. I think you're in a good position there, Nargle. I mean, from where he is, but then Hiss needs to get in position too.
I can get behind him if you can get in front of him. I can get behind him.
Okay. Neither attack did anything.
No, they went by him.
Can you get another 5 feet towards him, or not?
Where are you gonna go?
I can go behind him because there is a spot here.
Guys,
Can you see my arrow?
There's a limit to how much you can coordinate while you're actively in there.
Yeah, sorry.
Nargle, please move back to where you shot your arrows from.
Sorry, Greg.
Thank you. Ash.
Yeah.
You moved to that spot and you shot 2 arrows.
Right, but I still have movement.
Yes, but this isn't a video game, Mike. You moved to that spot and you took an action, and then you guys proceeded to debate tactics.
Yeah, that's my bad. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have done that, Greg. I'm sorry.
All right, I can.
So if that just so that we're clear, if I move and take an action, I'm not allowed to move after that.
No, but you can't move and then take an action and then spend a minute debating with someone else who's also acting where you're going to move next.
Okay.
All right. No, that's not gonna work.
You can absolutely move after you take an action, but you have to do things quickly.
All right. Let me hit him with a firebolt. I can.
Okay.
He's in range for that. $25.
Come on, yeah.
12.
Nice.
And then I'll hide back.
Yep.
Let's figure out how much it actually do. -5.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we've established that a 20 hits him, but an 18 doesn't. So at best, we've got a 19. So I'm just trying to think.
It's probably a 19 or 20 AC.
Yeah. So Great Weapon Master might not necessarily. I'm gonna rage straight off. Like this is getting dangerous now. Just gonna rage. So that would be a what's it? Greg, is it a D8, isn't it?
It's a D8, yeah.
Yeah, D8. Come on, give me a decent one. Oh, now that is good. From my memory, that is fucking good. D8. A bolt of lightning shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn. Until your rage ends, you can use again on each of your bonus actions. Oh, thank God for that! Oh, right, okay. Constitution. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Mm-hmm.
Lucky bastard.
No, it's so annoying because it doesn't even take half damage.
No,
It's
it saved this round.
well.
You get that every round, so.
Yeah. I mean, what Hiss does though, okay, in this, I think Hiss sort of this is literal blind rage for Hiss. Hiss runs to right in front of where the axe is, stands right in front of it. He's changed it. Yeah, he stands right in front of the axe so that he is between the axe and the wall. Is that possible, Greg? Like he's between whatever this creature is and the axe is behind him. Yeah?
You can try, yeah.
Yeah? It's a flash of light and then he's going he basically just blind rage swinging and hoping for the best. Do I do the great? I'm going to do it without Great Weapon Master to begin with. Just to see if I can hit.
Ooh!
Oh, fuck! Ah! Okay, well.
Put it in though. 23. Nice.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. We'll fucking do it. Great Weapon Master then.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage as well because I'm rage or something?
I think so.
No, I don't think I do.
Attack.
No.
Yeah, you use reckless attack.
Okay. Fuck it. I'll use reckless attack. Come on. That 19 might do it.
That 27 would certainly, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
22 would do it, yeah.
Right. Yeah, his is just swinging.
Yep.
Okay.
Solid hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Row.
All right. I'm taking aim right between his eyes right here, and I'm pulling my short bow string back as hard as I can. Normal. Okay, there we go. Short bow.
That'll do it. Oh, man. Oh,
You got him.
come on.
Right. It does in fact hit him and then falls out.
Oh boy. My weapon's just not strong enough to pierce this bastard.
Mm-hmm.
It might be like a magical weapon.
I hope that hurt though, right?
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, him being powerful and then probably would take a magical weapon.
I mean, I probably
Yeah.
should end up
I
moving.
love how fucking terrified we are of this thing because it's just like it hasn't even hit us yet, and we're like, get it now.
He hasn't even done anything to defend himself yet. I mean,
No,
this is freaky.
that
His-
is the most terrifying thing about him.
Hiss, give me a wisdom save.
Oh fuck! Oh,
Yeah, that's the main thing he's been attacking us with is that.
come on, Hiss. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
You are paralyzed.
Oh shit!
This is bad.
That's really bad.
That's not good at all. No.
What the fuck's that? Like,
Reaches out with his hand that is still knitting itself together and pulls the axe from the wall.
oh,
Okay. We're in trouble, guys.
is that an
Yeah.
action to do that? Or is it-
I'm not. No, we're gonna get this guy.
Okay.
And then he swings it.
Oh no! This is with advantage, isn't it? Because it's does it automatically hit?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and he would have had it anyway because you reckless attack him.
Oh yeah, well, this is
Okay.
bad.
This is not good. Oh,
So that's maybe a 16 matches, but the 21 hit. I don't know if the 16 matches. Yeah.
You take 20 points of slashing damage.
Shit.
The Berserker axe.
Oh god. Oh fuck it. Oh god. I don't like this.
What was that?
Thing is,
Nargle, you're up. He pulled the axe from the wall and swung at Hiss, who doesn't appear to be moving.
Mm-hmm. Mm,
Okay.
yeah. Really wish a Thelian would wake up right about now.
right.
Yeah, we really could do with that.
Mm.
No.
Oh shit.
Axe.
All right, let's see what I can do. Where is he? Yeah, I can see him. Okay.
Is there any way you can stop me from being paralyzed?
I don't have anything for that. Thelian will.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I have lesser restoration, which is what it would take to undo that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Just hit it.
yeah, I'm just gonna do another switching round. So, and I'm gonna take it out of a slot. So that's gonna be 4 shots instead of 3. All right. Yeah.
Oh.
That's it.
12. Yeah, that's yeah, that's why I like switching ray because I get more tries.
Yes.
23. 23, okay. So 23 is at least where we're getting. So that is 26 right now. And then one last shot.
No, there we go.
Ooh! And that's another 22 points of damage.
That burns quite a lot of them away, from what you can see.
Cool.
We need to keep you away from him. That's...
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely turns and looks directly at Ashley.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just don't want to be anywhere in his line of sight.
Have you got movement?
Throw those mental warnings at you.
Let me check. Hiss, make a wisdom save.
Well, this is probably to get me out of whatever this is.
The paralysis, yeah. Yeah. Do you have a question left? I would use it here.
I don't know.
You used it earlier on something.
I did use it. I used it to try and get that mask on him.
Ah, gotcha.
Rowan.
All right, Rowan is. Whoops, what happened? Ah, there we go. Moving into position here. I'm aiming for the middle of his face with this short bow.
Yeah.
Come on, Tabora. Your ass looks nice to me. Oh crap. Yeah,
No,
that sucks.
it flinks off the mask that's still hanging on his desiccated head.
Stupid crossbow.
He looks across to where Ash was striking from. You held. Nargle, make a wisdom save.
That
Okay,
might be all right.
but he is swinging at you.
Oh boy.
This guy's hard.
Yeah, he is.
Oh shit.
He got you for 11.
Ouch.
Jesus, he doesn't fucking hit soft, does he?
Right.
Nargle,
Okay.
he looks pretty rough. That last scorching ray took quite a lot, even though he's already knitting himself back together.
Okay. Can I do this as a bonus action? I can do it as a bonus action. Okay. I am going to attack twice with my Shatter Spike. 18 didn't work. 18 didn't work.
Oh.
And now I'm going to use my second wind.
Uh-huh.
And that is, as I recall, 1d10 plus my fighter level. So... Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. That's rough.
All right.
All right. Ash.
All right, let's see if I can. Where is he now? Oh, yeah, I can still see him. All right, another scorching ray.
You are literally our only hope with this.
Well,
I don't know.
I wouldn't go that far.
No.
We're doing okay. Okay. I'm just getting more consistent damages because I'm getting more shots. Yeah, inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need our white mage out of mana.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, not doing that. We're not doing this. Yeah, that's fine.
That's a hit.
14.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. 28.
Okay.
And then, no, that was a no. But,
This is giving such vibes of shooter.
I don't want to get too far away from the fouling. Okay.
All right.
If only.
This thing's looking pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
Its body is constantly trying to weave itself back together despite the burning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Think of the XP we're going to get from this guy, though, guys. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, there's that.
sorry,
He's probably a vampire or something like that.
Hiss,
Right.
wisdom save, please.
please, for the love of God, Hiss. Oh, thank God.
All right. That means you can act on your next turn.
Yeah, I got that impression. This is whole person. Fuck.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that will help though, because you have been getting in some hits on him when you've been active.
Yeah.
Rowan.
Oof. Go on,
No.
Rowan. No.
Shouldn't that have been with advantage?
Yeah. You can roll out with advantage.
Yeah, take another shot.
No, give me
Oh.
a 2-hit roll.
You
Yeah.
gotta change it on your sheet, Rowan Jonathan up at the top. Switch it over to advantage. There you go.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. No.
So it is like a 20.
Rowan, give me a wisdom save.
Oh, balls. Well,
Rowan, you can't move.
Wow.
shit.
Rowan, he's swinging at you.
Oh. No.
You
Oh.
quit it. Oh, Jesus.
15
Jesus
points of
Christ.
slashing damage.
I think he's down.
Yeah, I think that's running down.
Yeah.
Nargle.
Crap. I didn't catch the damage. I'm sorry.
15. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
And so is the vampire spawn.
Oh,
Oh, nice. He was a vampire. I think I was right.
He had
Yeah.
7 hit points left after that last burst.
oh, well played. Well
So
done,
he's a spawn.
Noggle.
He's like a Starion. Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't think I want it. I don't even
You
think
have
I want
advantage too, Nargle.
Yeah, I forgot to switch it over. Well, it didn't count. You were paralyzed by the time
Yeah,
it got
you
to
were
me.
Oh,
you were held.
Okay.
Um,
Let
crap.
me go. All right. If
It's
he's dead, I'll go over to Rowan and cast a cure wounds to raise him.
oh.
Wow.
his body falls and just looks like a dusty old corpse at this point. The mask kind of clatters back off of his face.
Yeah.
Put that in the
Rowan,
bag, and
Rowan,
then
you're back up with 8 hit points.
how much? 8. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Once again, saved
Yeah.
this little halfling's hide.
Yeah. It's like I got to be backup healer and for now too. So.
Yeah. Should we put this dude back in the box? Or?
I'm
I
doing a spell slot.
spit on him. Like, just
On the bright side, that axe is now just laying on the floor, right?
yeah.
Everybody give me perception checks.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I can do that.
Okay.
I can definitely tell you it is definitely magical.
23.
Oops. I've got to take this back. I gotta remember that. That's a bad habit.
Everybody notices, although it's much slower, that his body is trying to knit itself back together.
Okay.
I'm burning the hell out of him until it's nothing but dust.
It doesn't stop.
Okay.
Imhotep.
Can we move it into the sarcophagus and seal it?
Can I just before we do that? Can I use one? Can I use a bolt of my radiant boof to fire at the remains? Is that possible?
Yeah, we're still within that time frame.
Yeah, I just want to see if that'll stop it. Like it, I don't know if it's like radiant damage will do something.
Right.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm guessing it would be just straight
You're
damage.
putting its pieces back in the sarcophagus.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Are you taking the time to get the remaining gems and such that are in there?
I can do that while the rest of them put it in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll mage hand them into his bag.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, that's just funny. It's trying pathetically to reassemble itself, and you just keep shuffling it apart and taking its stuff.
Right.
Throwing it again, put it back
It's
in.
not too funny yet though, because we still got to get that lid on this bad boy.
I imagine that every so often you see like a finger rise out of it, and then Hiss just like blasts it. Like, no, stay down, no.
Keeps flipping him off.
Like, no, it was bad vampire, very bad vampire.
The love of Shar Amontillado. Amontillado. Montessori. The love of God, Montessori.
So really quickly, what did we actually take off this thing? Did we take everything off this thing apart from the mask, and then we took the mask off? Is that what we did?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Do we want to keep the mask?
I don't think we should do that.
Yeah, let's leave them.
Of the things you took from the sarcophagus, well, not everything because of the gems and such, but the mask and the pendant were the two crafted items that did not register as magical.
Okay. Hiss takes the pendant out of the bag and chucks it in the sarcophagus too, for good measure. Just like, fuck you. I don't want anything to do with this.
We should put that mask back over his head.
Mm-hmm.
And as we're lifting the lid back on, I'm like, shh, go back to sleep.
You think that whatever the hell these people were, they could just say, "There's a vampire in here."
Yeah, why do we have to do the subtle, oh, you'll sleep like I sleep? He clearly wasn't sleepy. He's a very loud...
To make us sleep, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, he has been rusting. You don't know how long he's been rusting, and to be fair, Athelion's been rusting pretty much since y'all came in the room, so.
Yeah.
Let me go back to her. I still have my sanctuary on her, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
Okay, you can. You're putting the mask back on his face? Are you putting the pendant back on him, or are you just tossing it in the sarcophagus?
I'd say put it back on him.
It needs. Yeah, we need to try to put what we're not taking back like it was, and just lid this thing up.
Yeah, I'm not fucking about with this guy.
No.
Smart. Honestly.
Thank you for that confirmation.
Yeah, that's the first time I've been accused of that. I don't know how to take it, but appreciate it.
He was tough for a vampire spawn at this level, but you guys got it.
Longer than a staring.
Some cost,
It may have helped with for the first four turns he didn't actually fucking hit us. Beneficial.
He was very calm about the whole beginning the battle thing. And I will tell you this. Well, no, I won't tell you this now. Maybe I'll tell you it later if I remember. Because
oh boy,
I told you guys something that I thought didn't matter anymore. You made it matter again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you got the rest of the stuff. There may be a few pieces of jade in the sarcophagus. Let's be honest.
That kind
There
of
were a lot of small pieces of jade and a lot of
Yeah.
trash. But
As I'm closing the lid, I just shout the words, "Keep the change!" Just like-
Hiss and Nargle working together can put the lid back on.
Cool. Guys, I don't think we should open tombs anymore.
Yeah. I just think we need to be careful when we do. That's all. We did survive. We beat him.
Well,
that was close. That was a close call.
Yeah, you did get hit pretty bad.
That innate whole person is a bitch. That's like he just had that as innate once around whole person.
That's like stunning strike. That is ridiculous. Like
stunning strike is brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, stunning strike can be quite broken. I mean, you go.
Can I suggest we go into the room off to the left and attempt to take a long rest?
I would agree with that.
I do too.
I would ask that maybe a more sensible thing to do than take a long rest in that room is potentially ask very nicely to Sebastian if we can take a long rest in his room.
I don't have a way to communicate with him. I can understand him, but I can't speak with him.
Can we make the gesture of nap time to him? Maybe
somebody we can try.
Also, bear in mind that the floors and the walls of his room are wet and slimy and covered in mud.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we have defensible doors on both sides. I mean, if we can, if we can keep them sealed, then we should be okay.
Okay.
And honestly, not having to move a Thelian is okay. I mean,
yeah, it's just all the diseased rats on the floor. But if we can sweep that out,
I've been doing prestidigitation on every unit.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, in that case, yeah, I'd like to sleep in that room. Thank you.
Okay. The one thing I will say is bear in mind that the block to the north that you shoved out of the way to get in here is covered with caustic lye and in fact hurt you to touch it.
Right.
So just make sure not to.
And you each take 1 point of damage from breathing.
I just imagine that Rowan's just like, I'm down again.
No,
I got 7. I'm still breathing.
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be preparing air bubble the minute I get a full long rest.
Yeah.
Can you cast alarm?
Yes, I'm casting alarm.
What did you do with his axe?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have that.
Nothing.
Do you have it?
I mean, if nobody else picked it up, that would definitely have gotten picked up by Hiss. If nobody else picked it up, is it a great axe or a battle axe?
It's a battle axe.
So Hiss isn't going to have much use for it, but he would happily give it to somebody else.
I don't need it. Or one.
I do. Can I investigate?
Interesting shadow. I'm sorry.
What was that? What?
It casts quite an interesting shadow.
Yeah.
Wherever there is light, it casts the shadow that you saw in the shape of a bloodied hand.
Mm-hmm.
Might be good for the shadow puppets. Before we take the long rest, Hiss would inspect the axe and just be like,
It is a very well crafted axe. The blade is made of cast bronze. It's extremely sharp, and as you saw, very effective at cutting through things. And where's the description of
Mm.
Did you say it's not magical?
Oh, it 100% is.
That's absolutely registered
Okay.
as magical.
Alright.
Oh, what was the description of it?
Okay. All right.
Blade of bronze, and the haft is wound with snakeskin wrappings. It does detect as magical. Wherever it casts a shadow, it casts a shadow in the shape of what appears to be a withered arm. Everyone who is near it feels a cold chill run up and down their spine as they approach.
All right. Yeah. I'm also going to be identifying all the other stuff.
Yeah.
While we're doing
When
this.
I feel the cold chill, I tell my ex she has to leave.
Yeah. Okay.
Just hit her with it.
The wrappings are a bit weird. Snake? You say snake skin?
Yeah.
Is that practical? Like, that feels.
It's a bronze.
I wouldn't be very.
I mean,
Not really practical though.
yeah.
It seemed to be rather effective in the hands of the previous wielder.
Well, it's a yeah. I think the magic makes up for the impracticalities of the design.
Mm,
And the snake skin might have something to do with the magic that's bestowed on it. So don't go
That's
peeling
possible.
it off.
That's possible too. Yeah. So,
Well, let's consider that a bronze axe was caved into stone. A bronze axe.
Yeah.
It has to be. It has to be strengthened by magic. There's no other option.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
Axe couldn't do that.
It's a plus
No.
2 axe. So yeah.
Why the wrappings?
why would it specify?
Yeah. I am curious about the bracers and the rings then.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, I mean, if you're casting identify, cast identify on the axe as well, just in case we're missing something.
Yeah, I'm
about
casting it on everything. One at a time.
Yeah.
I'll cast it on the axe last though.
it. Yeah.
All right. The jade bead bracelets are bracers of defense. They
Ooh.
do
Nice.
require attunement. They give you a +2 bonus to armor class if you are wearing no armor and using no shield.
Ooh.
That's for his. Obviously.
Well, unless someone like Rowan wants it, or well, Nargle, you wear armor, don't you?
Though. They wear
Well,
armor.
that
You're the
is
only one who's on
definitely a
armor.
barbarian weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'm fine with that. Yeah, cool. Yeah,
That
his puts them on.
The ring that looks like a panther is a ring of animal influence.
Oh.
You can expend charges to be friendly with animals, cause fear in animals, or speak with animals.
I feel like there's only one person that really should go to, right?
Athelion.
We put the ring on Athelion's finger.
I was thinking giving it to Athelion, yeah.
Yeah.
The other ring, which is in the form of a man holding the moon, is a ring of protection, which requires attunement.
Okay.
It is a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while wearing the ring.
Okay.
There is a school of thought.
I could use the saving throw defense, honestly.
Yeah. There is also a school of thought that the person that has died multiple times.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah. The 6-inch long statue of the faceless man with large pointed ears is actually a flask that contains an elixir of health.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that
beautiful.
one's definitely going to.
Yeah. Look at that. I feel like you say that to the group, and his just like passes it to Rowan, gives him the
All right, then.
And the axe is a berserker axe.
Mhm.
When attuned, your hit point max increases by 1 for each level you've attained.
Oof.
There are parts of it, there's more to it that you can't quite pick up on with the identify. However,
Okay.
you understand the identify tells you that concealed beneath the wrappings around the handle are parchments with words engraved in them, and you learn what the words are, even though they're in Oman, a language you don't know. Allow
Great.
the wielder of the axe to cast the spells Pass Wall, Burning Hands, and Gust of Wind.
Oof.
These take charges. Charges regenerate. If you use all the charges, blah blah blah, might go bad. However, if the wrappings or the parchment are removed, that ability is lost and it cannot be restored.
Okay. Really good thing that I didn't.
Yeah. So as is giving you basically like pointers on how to use that thing.
The remaining jade trinkets and jewelry and the one onyx that it was using as a tooth and all of this other stuff comes out to about 850 gold pieces altogether.
All right. Not a bad haul.
No, pretty kick-ass axe too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Hiss likes his great sword. He's not gonna. It's not. It's not a sword for Hiss at all. But yeah.
Yeah, so definitely a nice haul. Cool stuff.
Noggle, do you want the axe?
It would depend on whether or not it's an upgrade from my Shatter Spike.
We say +2.
Yeah. But would that be more useful in terms of damage than the sword that he's got? And
Yeah.
I got a 1d8 plus 3, and it's slashing damage +1 is Shatter Spike. Attack +6.
You do also get Burning Hands and Gust of Wind and Passwall. I don't know what Passwall does.
I want to say it's for you to like walk through walls, but I can't remember exactly what it does.
Okay.
It's a 5th level spell that makes a passage appear at a point you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface, such as a wall, ceiling, or floor. Lasts for an hour, can be up to 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, 20 feet deep. It creates no instability in the structure surrounding it.
Right.
So yeah, that's a serious spell for them to
That's
throw.
a really useful spell. Gust of Wind's always useful. Burning Hands gives you a bit of range. If you, it's up to you because Shatter Spike is good.
And also, like, what kind of suits you as a fighter? You know.
I guess I'll take it, and I will check out the 2 weapons and decide which one I want to use.
Yeah. And if it's better for like this, I mean, you can always give it to him later.
Right.
It does require attunement. So, are you going to attune to it?
How long does attunement take?
An hour.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I will attune to it, and I will do it while I am taking my watch for the night.
Yeah. I need to put my item in as a.
Yeah, I'm taking the room of production. I'll use that.
Can we attempt to lock the doors or close the doors in some fashion?
I definitely try and close the doors to the fucking vampire bastard. Like
the door to the east. There's really unless you want to push that block of caustic lime back into place to the west, I mean to the north. No, there's really nothing you can do there.
All right.
Well,
So just cast
I'd be
alarm.
down with pushing it into place. If that's not a problem, I'd rather have something there to block it instead of people being able to just come in.
We're
The
gonna
only
take damage as soon as we come out of the long rest, though.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
bad side.
I've got something. Well, I can protect most of us.
Okay.
But I need to be able to get my spell list worked on. So, but
I would take
Okay.
first
I'll be
watch.
yeah. But once I can get it prepared, I'll be able to get an air bubble for all three of us. The best I can do.
Braces. That's really good.
I think this is a good time to call it, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. 16 goes to 18.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good armor class.
So do we get our rest, or is that to be
Yeah,
determined?
you can get your long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
How about a couple of breakfasts, real quick, so our characters don't starve to death while we're gone for the week?
I think it's just spends the whole of his rest like using like what you call a pacifier, I call a dummy, just like gnawing on the pocket stake.
Four of you can have your breakfast. Ithilion's asleep.
Mhm.
We'll let her.
Well,
Get
unconscious.
Yeah.
Well, can't we wake her up?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not until next time, probably.
Yeah, it's almost like it's almost like we got written into the perfect corner for Athelion.
Yeah.
It was completely coincidental.
Yeah.
All right.
What was
I'm
the sorry, go on.
gonna take us out.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.